So we are back with some live football as Forest can almost guarantee the quarterfinals. First, we got to beat Exeter and then Ipswich. Welcome to the watch along in the FA Cup for Exeter versus Forest. Evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the watch along as Forest travel 4 odd hours to get down to Exeter to hopefully bring a place back in the not quarterfinals. What's the next round, guys? 5th round? It is the 5th, isn't it? Anyway, hope you're doing well. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Sorry I'm late. I was on loaded mag. I had to take the mick out of Charlie again. And shout out to the legend Nuts Dino, who's given away yet another membership. Congratulations to whoever got it. It's not popped up. It's not popped. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? I'm sorry, Andy. Andy, I'm sorry, man. I had to do my contractual obligations to the tune, to the alliance. Thank you again so much, Dino. Appreciate it. Keith's in the house. How you doing? Can you get your hellos in? Stuart, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Evening, Jolly Ollie. Is he ever not jolly? If he's ever not jolly, you are watching. Yeah, it's always good fun. I love those boys. Make sure you subscribe to them. Good to see you, Nico. How you doing? Hopefully Tyro can get a goal today. I hope so, man. I hope so. It's an interesting team sheet. We'll get into that in just a second. But do we care about tonight? I kind of didn't yesterday, and now the way the draws opened up, I kind of do. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have to win this. Well, I say Forest have to win this because I've shown a lot of chest. I've taken the mick out of a lot of Liverpool fans and Chelsea fans. Forest, don't let me down. Glenn's in the house. He says, morning, Wolfie. Took a sickie from work to watch this game. Glenn, I've done that before in 2003 when I went to the Forest-Sheffield United match. Let's not talk about how it ended up. Let's hope the same outcome doesn't happen tonight, mate. Hope you're well. Looks like Nuno listened to the team sheet. He has made wholesale changes. I think it's a back 4, though. But I think the team sheet tells us more about the Fulham game than tonight's game. Win it, pathway to Europe. Yeah, but it's only the Europa, innit? We're getting Champions League. I hope. Evening, Jamie. Hope you're well. I get it as well. This is the one Cluffy couldn't get hold of. This would be good, for the set, if you like, since the great man was in charge. What I think of the team sheet, we'll talk about it in just a second. Few things I like, few things I don't like, as always, probably with every team sheet. Yates at the back. I don't think so. Should we just jump on to the team sheet? Evening, Brooksy. How you doing? Let me just make this bigger, right? I've had an update on this freaking streaming stuff, and I don't like how it's laying my stuff out. It's actually quite annoying. Neil, my man Neil, with the 15 months. Thank you so much, Neil. We will hopefully have the goals for all you members. So if you want to see the goals, exclamation, you need to be a member, exclamation mark member. You know the drill. All right, get your score predictions in. The FA Cup is big. I want it, says Mark. Mark wants it, man. He demands it. Sangare hat-trick. I'm expecting Sangare to be bossing it. But I want him off and Danilo off within 60 minutes. I want them ready for Fulham. 00 saying 5-0. Shaw's going for a 3-0 Exeter win. I'm sure he doesn't mean that. Neil's 4-0, says Neil, to Exeter. Junior's saying 5-0 to Forest. Loads of you going for Exeter wins here. I'm being cheeky. Good to see you, Cody. Hope you're well, bud. Jolly Ollie's going for an Exeter upset. Stuart, that's more like it. 8-0. Look, I don't think it's going to be a slapping, right? I think it will be 2-3-0. I don't think it's going to be that much. I'll show you the team sheet for those of you who are just gagging to see it, who haven't seen it. Let's bring you up the team sheet. This is how I think we're lining up. Where is it? That one? That's the one. Okay. So I almost think it's a 4-3-3, guys. I think I don't know which way round he's playing Tuffalo and Moreno. I think he's just chucking them in there. And like, whatever. Forest should do most of the attacking. I think the key thing that we need to see today is, are we going to see Nuno ball, or are we going to see Nuno having to have possession of the ball? You know what I'm saying? That could be quite interesting. 5-2-3 says Curtis. Yates and Tuffalo in the back three. I can't see it. I can't see it. Not against Exeter, man. Not against Exeter. But anyway, when was the last time we played Exeter? Does anyone remember? Like, I can't really remember a game where they've annoyed me or scarred me, which makes me think we probably haven't played them for ages. Someone said to me it's like 1950 odd, but surely it can't be that long ago. Does anyone know? What Wolfie are you going for? Exeter win? No. So it was 51. It was 51. So literally, Ant is probably the only one who last saw the time we beat Exeter. I thought that fact was right, because I can't for the life of me rack any kind of pain or a big win for us or something. You went past Exeter Road yesterday, says Mark. Clough would never put a weakened team out. Even in friendlies, he played a full first 11 for the opponents of Grantham's Floodlights, says Sue. Surely you remember 1951. I ain't Ant, man. I ain't Ant. Here we go. Here we go. Don Hussam coming in to taste what it's like to see a team that's still in the FA Cup, who can still do the League and Cup double. Make sure you're subscribed to Habib Galbi Hada, Don Hussam. If one of the mods could put his link in the chat, that would be very useful and much appreciated. But yeah, we got this. We're going to show Liverpool how you slap up in not inferior, but lower league opposition. Famak, man. Come on, Exeter, man. How am I not? All right. He wants to be a mod. He wants to feel special. Should we make him feel special? All right, let's do it. Let's mod him. Yeah, but then you're just gonna he's gonna do all kinds of crazy stuff to my channel. The lovely Steph with the coffee says, cheers, have a coffee or cocktail on me. Thanks again for all you do. Thank you, Steph, for all your support. By the way, there's a transfer video up on Patreon, and I ain't going to be talking about that story on YouTube. It's a weird transfer link. So if you want to check it out, if you're on our Patreon, make sure you check it out after the match, obviously, or something. If you want to support us on Patreon, the link will be somewhere in the chat for you guys. ! Patreon. How do you buy a coffee? The link's pinned at the top of the live chat, or ! Coffee in the chat. And get that nicotine, not nicotine. Why do I keep going nicotine? Get that caffeine in my veins. Thank you so much, Steph, again, for the coffee. So that's the team. That's how I think we line up. This is our B team. Now, I know Liverpool went out with their B team, but our B team is better than Liverpool's B team. So I'm quite comfortable. No, thank you all. Thank you. So I think we should win this comfortably. I don't think it's going to be a slapping. I think it's 2 or 3-0. I think it'll be 2 or 3-0. That's what I'm calling, right? One you will cook tonight. I hope so. The final boss. I love that name. Dwayne Johnson's in the house, man. Okay. Let's have a look at the subs. Salam to you, Brett, as well. Let's have a look at the subs. So, here are your substitutes. Unlike Liverpool, just in case of an emergency, break glass. And behind that glass, we got Morgan Gibbs-White, we got Cristiano Wadinho, we got Elanga, we got Anderson, we got Marato, we got Dominguez. So in case of emergency, break glass is there. I don't think we will need to break the glass. Did I watch the Super Bowl? Yeah, it's probably one of the most boring Super Bowls I watched. I wanted the Eagles to win because my boys, Buffalo Bills, were screwed by those stupid Chiefs, but it was still pretty boring. How are you going to commentate on the Exeter players? Need an Exeter team sheet. Simon, you doubt my football knowledge, man. I know every single player that graces a pitch in anywhere in Europe. You don't think I can handle some Exeter players? Yeah, it might be a little tough today. You're a Packers fan. It's all about Buffalo Bills. I'm what you would say am I a big American football fan? Kind of. But Buffalo Bills, when did I start when did they lose to the Washington Redskins in back-to-back Super Bowls? That's when I started supporting them. The legend Tom with the 4.99, he says, I think it's going to be a slapping if we get an early goal. If not, 4-0 to the Reds. 4-0 still a slapping, man. I mean, Liverpool would have claimed 1-0 against Plymouth would have been a slapping. So 4-0 is an annihilation. Thank you so much for the 4.99, bud. I wanted the Bills to win. Yeah, they're my boys, man. The Bills. I don't know any of their players. I literally haven't been like diehard American football since probably they lost to them in them back-to-back Super Bowls. Evening, the Slick Rick. How are you, bud? Have you done your research on Exeter? Yes, I have. They haven't won a game since Boxing Day. They are in a relegation battle in League One, where Derby will be next season, and plucky old Luton, may I add. So yeah, that's about as much as we need to know about them. I'm an American, and I only care for fantasy football, but technically I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Fan of what? I have no idea, says Curtis. Okay, lower league clubs qualify for Europe. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they go straight into Europa or conference, depending. Well, no lower league are in the Carabao, are they? We beat Exeter 5-0 twice in the 50, says Ali. And yes, Ant was there for both of them, in case you were wondering. All I know Exeter for is selling Ollie Watkins to Brentford. Did he come from Exeter? Oh my God. All right, how they lined him up here? They've gone 4-2-3-1. They put Danilo in the 10. Interesting. Let me bring the team sheet back up for maybe those of you joining late. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like. Make sure you're subscribed. You know the drill. A Bills player, Ty Johnson, went to the same high school as my son, says Pat. Don't know what to say to that, Pat. Congrats. Congrats, bro. What was I going to say? Okay, so this is the team. I think I can see Danilo pushing forward, but I don't lie to you. I'm not a massive fan of that combo in the midfield. It just doesn't look balanced. I don't see creativity in it. Personally, if it was down to me, I would have gone with Danilo and Sangare as the 6 and the 8, and then I would have gone with... What did I say in my whatever I said in my pre-match, I would have gone with. That's what I would have done. Okay, it says, I bet you 10 USD, it's a back 3. Bro, I don't know where you're getting this back 3 from. Yates has played in the centre-back position for us about, 3 or 4 games max that I can remember offhand. Nice place, Exeter. The race course is miles away there, bro. Exeter's too far for me to go, man. That's like that southwest corner of England. Too far. Looks like a 4-4-1-1. I just think it just makes sense to me that Nuno should have kept the formation the same as the Brighton match. I thought it looked so balanced. That 3-4-2-1. And I would have done what I said. I mean, I don't know if Nuno ignored my WhatsApp messages. It seems he has, but that's what I would have done. We need to sign anyone called Costil. West Brom used to have one. Then we would have had Abbott and Costil. If you know, you know. Bloody hell, Sudar. Message. The lovely Carol's in the house. Just looking at Exeter's ground, seeing houses overlook the ground takes me back to when houses used to overlook the city ground behind what's now the Bridgeford end. Shows my age. Oh, by the way, Carol, we've put up a picture from 1980 over on our Twitter account. Make sure you're following on there at YouTube FFTV of the Forest ground, the world famous in 1980. And I put a question there. What's your favorite memory if you are of that golden generation who was alive back then? So go check it out. Let us know your favorite memory of it there. It does look very different, you know. Like you think 1980 wasn't that long ago. Not for Ant. Crypto says Carol is half Ant's age. That's how you work it out. St. James's Park looks really odd today. Yeah, I don't think the away fans are going to struggle climbing those monstrous stairs at St. James's Park today. Roy Keane singing Forest praises on ITV. Well, damn right he should, man. He made the biggest mistake of his life, leaving Forest for that scum team. That scum team. And he can't really sing his praises about that team, can he? Take my hats off to the Reds fans who've made that long journey today. Sing loud and sing proud as I watch it. It says 3 stars. Yes, but remember, not all the Reds fans are coming from Nottingham. There are, a shout out to them. There's a few that messaged me who do live down in the southwest, who are really happy that we got Exeter because it's not too far from them. We got a loaded mag raid from our boys over on the Toon. Hope you had an excellent stream. Shout out to the Toon lot. We'll see you lot in the final. Can't wait for it. An all-end final. Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle United. Newcastle. Shout out to the two boys. Make sure you subscribe to them. If the mods could put loaded mags link in there, that would be fantastic. We're doing loads of work with the boys. That's Chris and Petey. Who the fuck is Exeter? When was the last time Exeter? Have they been in the championship, Exeter, in anyone's lifetime? I'm trying to think. I love John McGovern so much. Lucky enough to have talked to him many times, having worked in the ticket office and hospitality area at Forest. Always chatted with me. He just seems like a genuine nice guy, and he just seems to love the club so much. There you go. There's loaded mags link. Show the boys there some love. Our fellow Alliance members. Love them. All right. There's your team sheet. Have I got the Exeter team sheet? No, I haven't. Sorry. I ain't got the Exeter team sheet. You'll have to make do with the Forest team sheet. All right. So going on at the same time, right? Let's just get into the watch along studio. All right. Going on at the same time as this game are some Champions League matches, which we need to keep an eye on because we will be playing these teams next season potentially, right? So, Man City are taking on Real Madrid. You got Sporting and Dortmund. Hey, my man Lefty's in the house. How you doing, bro? Yeah, Carol, only Ant can remember it. 1950 odd was the last time we played them. You got Juve taking on PSV. Right now, obviously, next season we won't be participating in this particular stage of the Champions League, right? Because we would have qualified automatically. You know what I'm saying? But it will be good to see who our potential opponents may be. The highest Exeter City have got is League One, which they got promoted to in 21-22. Thank you very much for doing that research for me, Curtis. I'm much appreciated. And Colton says, smash the like if you want Newcastle versus Forest FA Cup. Yeah, I would take that. I was getting called Judas over on Loaded Mag because I said that I would like them to win a cup. However, I would prefer the positions from a Forest perspective to go back into the league as our backstop emergency crash landing positions. It's really hot now. It's been freezing all day and I got this thick ass jumper on. Don't mind if we get carrier bag in Europe, says Martin. I think I'd rather have Brighton in the final. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to handpick a finalist, who's the team we always beat, guys? Forget who's been knocked out, right? If you could handpick a team, who's the team we always beat? I'm talking in Premier League now, obviously, right? I'm trying to think, who would it be? Southampton. It's Southampton, isn't it? We've beaten Southampton every time we've played them. And you say Palace, we've drawn. West Ham, we lost to them away last season. United in the final. They'll cheat, though. I don't want United. Boring Mouth for the final. No. I don't want Boring Mouth anywhere near the final. I don't want them to get their first ever trophy. I'd say, have we beaten Southampton every time we've played them in the Premier League? Looking forward to seeing Taiwo, Danilo, and Sangare playing. Sangare is going to absolutely boss it today. Fulham tonked us 5-0 last season. And we lost to them this season. Exeter played 5-3-2 according to SoFIFA. Check out Sofa's score, man. That will tell you properly. We owe Boring Mouth one. We owe him one. You know what, right? If you could guarantee me that we beat Boring Mouth in the final, I think that would be the most satisfactory thing ever to ruin their closest chance of ever winning a trophy at our hands. That would be poetic justice. That really would. What's up, Sonny? Hope you're well, bud. Let's have some good old-fashioned positivity tonight and wipe away Exeter. Mark, we're going to slap them up, man. We're already in the quarters. I've already put a dub next to the Ipswich win as well. So, look, now that I am officially a good luck charm and not a jinx because of the 7-0, I can say things like that and you lot don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to worry. Why are you not saying Crystal Palace, man? Well, have we lost? We haven't lost to Palace, but we've drawn. Have Palace beaten us since we've been back? We beat them. We then drew with them away. Oh, my memory's so bad in the first season back. Did we draw them twice last year? Neil, I'm glad you do, mate. I'm glad you do. We owe Fulham after the dodgy win, yeah, and the 5-0. Well, Mark, you are covered, mate. You are covered. You watching City as well? I am tempted. Hey, NFI, how you doing? It's the boy of one from your Patreon membership. His name is Jeremy Smith. Yes, Jezza. How you doing, Jezza? Shout out to Jezza. Like all our Patreonees as well. You're on the end screen of all our videos now. Shout out to all of you. And make sure you check out today's video. It's really weird on Patreon. Bit of transfer news. Very strange, though. Are you going to the next home match, Wolfie? Do you know how much pressure would be on me, Mark, to do that? And to get Forest to score 7 goals again? And I would need Matt from Forest all over to be there as well. Like, there's certain criteria that has to happen for it all to come in line. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to do it. Andy, with the 199, says Sosa hat trick. Come on, lad. Have faith in my boy. I'm interested to see how Sosa plays. I really am. What was I going to say? Yeah, don't forget, there's the link for Patreon. If you can support us on that, because I really hate my full-time job and I want to quit it, show us some love on there and get those exclusive transfer videos with the weird one from today. Okay, the boys are coming out. I don't know what the time difference is on ITVX, so I'll let you know what minute I'm in. You guys can pause yourselves and what have you. You can't not go. Our European football depends on you being there. So you lot banned me from going, right, for a year, and now you're banning me from not going. Like, I can't win. I wish it was just like a 1-0 run-of-the-mill win now. My God. All right, the boys lined up. They will be playing in the Man City /Lazio /Coventry kit, for those of you who are wondering. Sosa score. I like that. I like that. Do you know what? I didn't fill my drink up. It's pretty annoying. I'm not going to lie. Watching on TV, but listening to you, bro. Jeff, I'll do my best with the Exeter players. I'm a little rusty on the Exeter players. I can't lie. A little bit. Not fully rusty, a little bit. I should be able to figure it all out. No worry, Carol. No worries, Carol. We'll see you in a bit, my dear. We'll see you in a bit. All right, are you ready? Marisby was gutted we got Ipswich as they beat Kickoff. Oh, no. I didn't even think of that. We'd have had so much fun with Matt, SB, and Sophie, man. Go on, Forrest. Don't let us down. Wolfie cannot go on those other streams in the next few days if we lose. Bro, you know what, man? If Forrest lose today, I literally can't show my face for like 4 or 5 days. And like my agent, not that I have one, but the request would be like non-stop. Man, I don't even want to imagine. I don't even imagine the scenario if Forest lose. I'm a dead man walking. I really am. All right. Let's get ourselves sorted. Let's not break tradition. You guys ready for a bit of Malakintaya? And let's go. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is Exeter City versus Forest. Why are all teams doing this now, by the way? What's with these freaking Batman-style numbers and stuff on the back of people's shirts or players' shirts? I don't know if I really like it or really hate it. I'm not quite sure. All right, as always, we'll have the stats up for you. We'll have the score there. You'll have the scorers down there. You'll have kick by kick here. There's your Forest team sheet. There's the live scores. Forest are kicking us off. Excuse me. And we are off. Yates. My God, their pitch is crap, man. Here's Miguel, Nicky's boy. Rolls the ball out a couple of steps to the left foot. Goes long. Boom, headed forward by Jota into Taiwo. Brings it down on his shin. Lays it off to Jota. Back to Yates, down the right wing. It's blocked. It ricochets a couple of times. It's stuck in the corner. And Harper nearly got out of it. And he ends up... Is it a corner or a goal kick to Forest? I can't tell. Might be a free kick, actually. De Silva cleaned him out a little there. All right, we up and running on this. My man Curse with the 10 US. Well, I'll take the L, he says. Fair play to you, bro. Fair play to you. Thank you so much for the 10, buddy.
Well, he'll take the L.
As soon as I get the virtual pitch up, I'll get it up for you. You know the drill by now. Thank you so much, Curtis. Ball's kicked forward. It comes to my boy De Silva. He plays it to Jota. Jota's pushed in the back. It's up against Harper. Harper kind of stumbles over, and a throw-in, I think, is given to... No, it'll be a throw-in to Exeter. They actually watered the pitch. Yeah, man, it looks like slop. It really does. It looks like Arnie's slop right now. Ball's played back to the keeper. And it's punted forward by Ronald McDonald. Headed back. Yates gets the header. Sangare pulls out of that. It comes to Danilo. Plays it out wide. It's laid off. It looks like we're set up here. Let me just check. Oh, that's a nice ball into Danilo. But it's hooked away by... I can't remember who that is. McMillan, I think. Anyway, it comes all the way back to Willy Bolly. Right, let's get this virtual screen up. Oh, shiza. That does not look right. Okay, 1 second. Pause on the commentary. Pause on the comms. It's a bit of a mess. Look away. Ah, shit. This is not good. Swear to God, Forest. If you score right now, I'll be upset with you. All right, that will do for now. That'll do for now. You guys can make do with that. That's fine. Throw into Forest to be taken by Moreno. He lays it off to Tuffalo. Squares it across to Yates. Yates into Sangare. What a touch by Sangare. And then a delicious ball into Sosa, who can't control it. And then it's recovered by Exeter. By Niskanen. Forest win the ball back, though. Oh, Sangare gives away a foul right on the halfway line. He's getting stuck in. How are we doing on the likes? Does everyone hit the like button? Free kick to Exeter on the halfway line here. You're right. There is puddles on the pitch. It's fine. It's a tactical free kick given away by Sangare. It's fine. We want to rope him out a little. It's headed on, but it should fall to De Silva. He loses the ball to Harper. Keeps it in, and Harper's spun him here. It's crossed in. It's blocked by Bolly. And it goes behind for a corner. Maybe it won't be 5. Maybe it'll be more like 4-0 here. Right, 2 secs. This virtual screen's bugging me. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see it. Okay. Ball's whipped in, headed away. It's whipped back in. Come on, Forest. No. What's going on here? Edge of the box. It's cross towards. Oh, crap. They've scored. Miguel's dropped it. Miguel's dropped it, man. And, yeah. Where's Nicky? Where's Nicky? Where's Nicky? I blame Nicky on this. That's a howler by Miguel, man. Ball was whipped into the back post. It was headed away by Tuffalo. Clipped to the right-hand side. Oh, he's been played on by Sangare. It's all Miguel there. He's dropped an absolute clanger, guys. Crap. That's fine. We're just making the game more interesting. We're just making the game more interesting. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. It's Josh Magneto who scored it. Number 27, man. I'm pretty sure. What was Miguel doing, man? That's what he did against Newcastle. And here comes Hussam. We're just trying to keep the FA Cup magic interesting. That's all we're doing, right? Ball's punted long. Sangare doesn't connect there. Here comes Ryan Yates with the captain's armband. Plays the ball down the right-hand side. It's blocked out. And it'll be a Forest throw-in as Richards couldn't keep it in. Here comes De Silva down the right-hand side. Little push. Terrible pass, but it comes back to him. He loses it again to freaking Richards. And the ball's gone out. It'll be a throw into Forest. Trevitt can keep it in. I think we'll have the goal for you in a minute. Why did I mod that? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, it's Tuffalo on the ball. Gives it to Sangare. It's cut across to the right-hand side. Intercepted. Yates should have it. And he literally chests it out of play. No, it stays in. Here comes Danilo, though. Out wide to Jota. He's got De Silva on the overlap. The ball's bobbling. He won't get... That's a pen, ref! Pen! It's not given. He's given it as a goal kick. Should have been a pen. Should have been a pen. Oh, crap. I ain't done the stats. I don't really want to do the stats. It's the goal kick to Exeter. Yeah. It could be a long day, guys. I blame the pitch. I blame the pitch. Here come Exeter again. Ball's whipped towards the left-hand side to Harper. He cuts in around De Silva. Plays it out wide to the goal scorer. It's whipped in. Headed away by Tuffalo. It's offside. It's offside. Oof, breathe a sigh of relief. The goal's up if you want to see it. It's pretty embarrassing. Exclamation mark goal for the members. Miguel not looking good on that, you have to say. Here comes Sosa. He's going the wrong way. He gives it to Tuffalo. Ball's whipped forward towards Taiwo. He chests it. He brings it down. Laid off to Danilo with the shot. Straight at the keeper. Comfortably saved there by Whitworth, man. I don't know. I got to say, De Silva hasn't started that great. Whitworth was out of his box for sure there. Ref lets it go. Bolly plays it back to De Silva. Clips one forward towards Taiwo. Doesn't even compete for it. It comes down, man. Yates fouls him and gets away with it. Sangare with the best pass of the game to De Silva now on the right-hand side. He checks his run back. He lays it off to Sangare. Shoot, son, shoot. He plays a lovely ball into Jota. He crosses it in. There's no one there. Danilo with the shot. And it's so wide. Bob, thank you for subscribing. Please don't use the Mikel Arteta excuses. Obviously, I'm trolling the Arsenal and Liverpool fans. Danilo's shaking his head. He's had two decent chances. Two decent chances there. It is really bad. Honestly, if you're not watching, the pitch is horrific, man. Sangare heads the ball forward. Sosa flicks it up. Yates with a tackle there. Sangare gets the ball to Yates, and Yates just flicks it to no one. Now here come Exeter. Doesn't even sound right saying their name. Ball's played out wide to De Silva. De Silva squares the ball to Danilo. Danilo to Sosa, to Jota, sorry. It's blocked out. Danilo's pass there was really bad. And now they can break with Trevitt even. And then Willy Bolly comes across and slaps the ball out. That was all Willy to ball right there. And Forest get the throw in. Yates changes the direction of play. It's now with Moreno. Moreno looking for a runner, ignores him, plays it to Sangare. He lays the ball off to to the other one, Tuffalo. Sangare out wide. And Moreno claims to be fouled, and a free kick is given over on the right-hand side. There's a cynical challenge there by Mitchell. Send him off. Send him off. Anyway, the free kick will be taken by Sosa. Danilo's coming over to have a word. Ball's whipped in. Oh, Willie was coming from behind there. Couldn't get to the ball. And then it's just flicked into the goalkeeper's hands. This ain't been a great start, lads and lasses. Ain't been a great start. Yeah, one sec. I'll readjust that. Ball's punted forward. It's headed down by Magneto. But a head tennis forces the ball back. And Taiwo nutmegs himself and then loses the ball. It goes all the way to Big Willie. He heads it nowhere. Oh, this is a mess. My under-14s are playing better than this. They're in behind Willie here. It's crossed into Tuffalo. He checks his run. And then he cuts a long pass across to the left-hand side. It's just about kept in by Sosa. It should be a throw into Forest there. Oh, Forest might be through it. Oh, man. I don't know what happened. There was an open goal. They were cutting away from a reef play. This is your fault for trolling Liverpool fans. The stick you'll get. Stuart, we're not out yet. Taiwo was through, and then the ball shinned off the keeper onto his shin. It was an open goal. He should have scored. Be a long throw in here to be taken by Moreno. I mean, he's gonna have to go out the stadium if he wants to run up here. He's absolutely spit polishing his ball up there. Got it nice and dry. Here comes the throw. It's launched in. Flicked on by Yates. Flicked away. And it'll fall back to Tuffalo. He goes out to the left flank here. Clips the ball into the box, aimlessly into the box. Sangare picks the ball up. Oh, that's a lovely clip. Right into Sosa, shoots on! And there it is. There it is. All from Sangare. Sangare take a bow, plays the ball through with an absolute beauty of a ball into Sosa. Made it so easy for him. Sosa's there able just to slot it home. It's one apiece. It's one apiece. What a ball from Sangare that was. Just dink to cut across. Sosa runs diagonally, plays it in. Beautiful. Beautiful goal. Beautiful. And if Sangare can do this against the mighty Exeter, imagine what he's going to be like when he's back fully fit. Oh, lovely fit. It wasn't a great finish, to be honest. Wiki should have done better, man. He needs to go back to Transformers there, hunting for Megatron. Foul there on Forest. We'll get the goal up for the members very shortly. It'll be a free kick to Forest. And Nuno's settled down a bit, man. I thought he was going to spark up. He was that angry. Guys, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new here. And here comes Forest with Ryan Yates. Plays the ball to Tuffalo. Ball out wide. Laid back off to Tuffalo. By the way, I do not like this Tuffalo at centre-back thing. I don't understand it. He's not even good enough to be a left-back. But, oh, what a ball from Sangare. It's crossed in from Moreno. Terrible cross. And it'll be a goal kick. Sangare absolutely bossing it. Bossing it. Where's Don Hussein now, huh? He's gone all quiet. Does Yates ever pass forward? Only when he's looking backwards. Headers flicked on. Big Willie gets the ball. Lays it off to De Silva. I don't think we got the Forest goal up just yet. I'll let you guys know as soon as it's up. Yates squares the ball to Sangare. Sangare plays a nice pass into Moreno. The problem I got with this midfield and why I didn't have Yates to start is there's just not enough creativity in there. 440 watching, 190 likes. Guys, 10 more likes. Let's get over 200. Let's stop embarrassing ourselves like Miguel has done. Let's get them likes up. Are you playing against the under-18s? The goal is up. Exclamation mark goal. If you want to see the best pass you'll see this season from Sangare, it's worth your membership fee alone. Exclamation mark goal. Sangare is absolutely bossing this. A little reverse backheel flick there from him. Man City are winning. Haaland has scored. It's 1-0 to Man City. Tuffalo squares the ball to Big Willie. Ball played out wide. Oh, that's a nice ball to De Sosa. Can he produce a cross? No, he lays it back to Jota. Jota to Yates. Yates passes it out wide to De Silva. Crossed in. Taiwo nowhere near it. It comes to Big Willie. He flicks it forward. Not controlled. Back to Big Willie it goes. He plays it to De Silva. It's all Forest right now. Sangare, nice ball, but Danilo wasn't in the right place to receive it. That was Danilo's fault. Ball's given back to Sangare. He's absolutely bossing this midfield right now. He plays it to Yates, who shock horror plays a sideways pass. And now it comes to Tuffalo. Tuffalo to Sangare. Exeter have gone into a low block. Ball whips across. Harper clears it. It comes to De Silva. Couple of flicks there, and Harper gets the better of him. And Big Willie rushes to keep it in. This pitch it's mud, man. It's literal mud. Haaland just scored on his stream. I'm sorry, I gave you a spoiler, mate. My bad. Ball's whipped forward into the channel. Taiwo, can he bring it down or will he shin it? He brings it down. Unbelievable. Lays it off. It's crossed by De Silva. It's flicked on by Jota. Comes to Moreno just inside the box here on the left-hand side. Lays it off to Sangare. He passes it to Tuffalo. Back to Sangare. Just shoot from there, man. You'll score. Squares the ball to Yates. Yates, I don't know what he does. He apologizes before he's even passed it. It comes to De Silva. Laid off to Yates. Plays it backwards and behind Sangare. He recovers it. Ball roll. Spin. Lays it off to Bolly. Bolly to Yates. Yates to De Silva. It's all Forest here. Ball's whipped. It's a terrible cross. It's deflected off Harper, I think, and it goes to Witwicky. It's really quite simple. You watch because you like, you click the like button, says Paul. Paul, elementary, mate. Love how you've phrased it there. Couldn't have said it better myself. Ball's punted long and forward. It should go all the way through to Miguel, who I can confirm does hold the ball in his hands this time. It's now played to De Silva. He lays it off to Yates. Yates looks around. Plays a sideways pass. At least it wasn't backwards. He gives it to Sangare. Sangare to Moreno. Moreno to Sosa. Back to Sangare. Everything going through Sangare. Quick 1-2 with Danilo. Sangare again with the ball. Lovely pass, but Jota can't flick it round. And Exeter can break potentially here with Francis. No, it's blocked out. Comes to Danilo. He finds Jota in the middle. He automatically gives it to Sangare. Sangare turns once. Plays it to Moreno. Moreno is Sosa outside of him. Back to Sangare. I've never seen Forest make this many passes. That's a poor ball by Sangare. Or you could say it's Sosa's fault for not reading the pass. Either way works for me. And it'll be a goal kick to Exeter. Silva's kind of turned off. He's going to be a quality player. I just haven't seen the quality yet. By the way, he's a really nice guy. Witwicky takes the goal kick. It's hoofed and hooked forward. Headed by Tuffalo. And Sangare recovers it beautifully. But under slipping pressure there, it goes all the way back to Witwicky. Can Sangare play as a 10? Sangare can play anywhere, man. Anywhere. Ball's headed out of play there by, I think, Moreno. And it'll be a throw into Exeter. Our right back is poor, says Andrew. Give him a chance. The keeper's down. I don't know if he's getting changed or if he's doing a Gary Lineker. They're bringing on some toilet paper for him, so it's looking like a Lineker. Looks like he's got a problem with his knee. They might want to check his gloves out as well. I thought he did really bad against the Sosa shot there. Now, Exeter having a little mother's meeting on the sideline there. That could also be their changing rooms for all I know. Man, this is like Luton's ground, man. There's literally like a foot from the dugout to the sideline. This is nap time. Could be. Check your own goalkeeper's gloves too. The gloves are fine, man. It's the hands beneath the gloves that worry me. So hot next to they need to take water breaks. I'm like, what was Miguel doing, man? Wait, is Nikki in the chat? Mickey's got some crimes to answer for. Anyway, I think we're back underway. It's Exeter 1, Forest 1. The pitch is lumpier than Hoyland at Manchester United's face. Yeah, I probably agree with that. Here comes Taiwo. He shins a pass back to De Silva. Forest could counter here. De Silva lays it back to Bolly. He plays it to Yates. He finds a pass to Sangare. Few backwards passes here, nothing too exciting. Yates on the ball now. Clips the ball over the top towards Danilo. He might just about get that. Doesn't. Claims for a corner. It doesn't run out. And it will be a throw-in. Did it come off Richards? I'm not quite sure. Jota Silva's not having it. He's given the throw-in to Exeter. Wait, he's giving it free kick. What was the free kick for? It's a free kick, apparently. Anyway, Wiki punts the ball forward. There's a Forest player down. It's Yates. There'll be a free kick to Forest. Taken quickly. Moreno on the ball now. Gives it back to Tuffalo. To Yates. Yates steps into the Exeter half. Plays it backwards to Tuffalo. Tuffalo clips the ball long. It might break here for De Silva. It does. He lays it off to Yates. Yates thinks about going forward. Instead passes it to De Silva. He takes a bad touch. But it comes off Richards and it goes for a Forest throw-in deep in the Exeter half. De Silva will take the throw-in. He's got gloves on. Is it cold outside? I haven't been outside today. Anyway, here comes De Silva's throw. It's launched in. Flicked on by Bolly. The shot by Taiwo. De Silva, Bolly goes for an overhead kick. I think it's hit the moon. The ball's come back down from the moon now, and Richards tries to break away with it. And there's a bit of beef here as Sangare slips and falls onto Richards. Lefty says, Wolfie, say hi to my Mrs. Paula, whom I make listen to you every stream. Mrs. Paula, I apologize that he makes you go through this torture every stream. And I apologize that you have to then deal with him 24/7. Much love to you, and you have the patience of a saint. Much love, Mrs. Paula. Ball's kicked forward. Headed away by Bollywood. Hooked over. Should be sorted out here. It comes to Moreno. He goes for a run down the right-hand side. Clips a poor pass. Moreno's passing has been atrocious so far. Richards then tries to play it in the channel for Exeter, but there's no one there, and it comes to Bolly. I love how Sangare just clatters people. Yeah, man. I mean, when you're built like a beast, of course you're gonna. Can you apologize to us all while you're on it, Wolfie? I ain't apologizing to the Alliance. You too, Lefty. You too. Love you too, man. Anyway, here come Exeter down the right-hand side. Oh, crap. It's Mitchell. Phil Mitchell goes to the byline, crosses it in. It's blocked. Tuffalo's claiming it came back off him. It'll be a corner there. It's a corner to Exeter. I think it came off Phil Mitchell, man. You have to listen as well. You can mute it, man. Mute it, innit? Corner to be taken. Miguel's got his hands up. I hope they're attached to his body this time. Ball's whipped in. It's deep. It's headed. Oh, God. It's cleared, though. That's some great commentary. It's headed. Oh, God. Must make loads of sense to you guys. Anyway, Exeter now had a chance here. They're breaking through, but that's a poor pass. It should be De Silva's. He does well there. Runs it out up against Richards. And then he takes the throw in quickly to Bollywood. Bolly squares the ball to Tuffalo. Tuffalo to Sangare. Sangare needs to get back into controlling the game here. Forest a little deeper now. Yates doesn't know what to do with the ball, so decides smartly to give it to Sangare. He plays it to Bolly. Forest now pushing everyone up to at least the halfway line. That's terrible by De Silva, but it bobbles to Bolly, hooks it forward, and Jota Silva wins the throw-in for Forest there. Yates passes it to Sangare. Sangare lays it off-ish to Bolly. Bolly to De Silva. Square to Yates here. He goes sideways to Tuffalo. Everyone in the Exeter half, barring Miguel. Yates to De Silva. Back to Yates. Into Sangare. He clips one nicely to Danilo. Back to Sangare. It's not a greatest pass, but he works his magic. Gets it to Moreno. And then it's hooked away and clear by Trevitt. Tuffalo should pick it up here. Forest should score soon based on this. No, instead they lose the ball. They just literally do the opposite of what I say. And now here come Exeter with Phil Mitchell, man. He's driving through. Plays the ball out wide to Magneto. Magneto picks it up. Lays it off to Harper. Harper just should have got a foul there, but stays on his feet. Goes to the byline. Plows his way, and Yates and De Silva between them sort it out. Ball's given to Bolly. Thinks about going long. He does. Literally to no one. And now go all the way back to Witwicky. Witwicky now plays the ball out wide, and it goes out. It'll be a Forest throw-in. You best win this match. Oh, we're fine, man. We're still in the title race. We don't really need this. She's pissing herself at your commentary. She reckons you're better than the TV. I mean, it's ITV, bro. I mean, it's not much competition, but I appreciate the compliment. Shout out to Paula. All right, here comes Big Willie. Rolls his ball across to Yates. Danilo. Back to Yates. Back to Danilo. He clips it across the pitch and finds Tuffalo Soldier. He plays it out wide to Moreno. Can Forest build a little momentum here? Sangare has a quick 1-2 there with Tuffalo. Squares it to Danilo. Just shoot, man. He drives forward. Checks onto his left foot. That's the ball. Taiwo off his ankle shin. And I think the keeper got a hand to it. He literally generates no power on that shot. That might have actually come off his boot. That might have been the issue. No, it came off his shin. It came off his shin, I can confirm. And, oh, the keeper with a good save there. It'll be a corner to Forest. Actually, I think it came off his boot. Danilo will take the corner. He literally has no run-up. Ball's whipped in towards the back post. Keeper punches it. Comes to Moreno. Thinks about the shot. He does crap all there. Loses the ball instead. And he goes all the way back to Miguel, who should be on the ball, I think. I don't know. Something's happened. Someone's gone down. Someone's gone down. It's Phil Mitchell, man. He's drunk himself to the ground there. Oh, man. Taiwo shinned it, man. He actually did shin it, man. It's just... How can this striker not make contact with a ball to his boot, man? Seriously. WTF is an ankle shin. It's something that only Taiwo has. Mr. Rusky, thank you for subscribing. Please make sure you subscribe. Just like Mr. Rusky, if you are new here, it's completely free to do. Get those likes up as well. Ball's played down the channel. It should run out for a goal kick. It was his shin, Chucker. I'm not even lying. Juventus have just taken the lead against PSV. Here comes the ball. Goal kick taken quickly. With nearly 33 minutes in here. Sangare now on the ball. Squares it to Yates. He gets this De Silva. Yates then just punts the ball forward. But Jota might be able to get it. That's nice by Jota Silva. He's getting pulled. Ref, pen ref. Jota Silva then falls over the ball. Ref, the ball fouls him on the second one. And then De Silva just pushes Harper in the back and it'll be a free kick to Exeter. Man, that Jota Silva got fouled by the ball as he stepped on it. The ball was having none of it. And it's free kick to Exeter. How's Taiwo sweating? He's not done out. I don't know, man. Taiwo ankle shin is brilliant. I don't even know what it means. It was the best way I could describe it. Ball's punted forward, headed up by Bollywood and away by Tuffalo soldier. Danilo now. Sangare with a rocket of a header. Gets the ball forward, but it's hooked back by Turns. Turns around. Now, oh, God, this is a mess. This is an utter mess. Here comes Harper. He's been decent for Exeter. Little step over, drives the line, and then he wins a throw-in deep in their half. Throw-in's taken by Harper. He's giving it to Trevitt. Harper lets it go for another throw-in. De Silva's having a mare. De Silva's been pretty poor. Throw into Exeter. Harper. Is he the son of the Newcastle Harper goalkeeper? I have no idea. And Yates puts the ball out. It'll be another throw-in. I think it's been given to Forest. He's left ankled. Very good, very good. Silva to take the throw in here. Launch down the line. I hate how we do throw-ins. We don't win it. Harper does. But there's Sangare. Heads it down to himself. Squares the pass to Moreno. He plays it forward to Sosa. Sosa with a terrible pass, but it'll come back to him. He gives it to Sangare. Sangare switches it onto his right foot. Squares it to Big Willie. Big Willie now rolls the ball back under his foot. Gives it to Sangare. Sangare drives forward, plays the ball into Yates. He spins the player, and then there's three in front of him. He loses the ball. Can Exeter counter-attack here? They've given it to Trevitt. Trevitt drives forward. He plays it to, I don't even know. No, that is Trevitt. That is one back by Big Willie. Big Willie now, telling everyone to calm down. Plays it to Danilo. He's been a bit quiet in the last 15 minutes or so. He's had 2 shots early on. It's Exeter 1, Forest 1. Played down the wing to Sosa. Sosa now, edge of the box. Couple of step overs. Leaves it for Yates. Yates gets lost. What's he going to do here? He squares the ball to Sosa. Sosa back to Tuffalo. Back to Yates. To Sosa. He turns. Squares the ball across. It's terrible. He gives it straight to Harper. And then Harper plays it forward, but Big Willie's there. He gives it to Sangare. Sangare goes forward, plays the ball through. Taiwo turns, shoots, scores! Taiwo scores! The ball connects with his boot. Left-footed, in it goes. 2-1 to Forest. Are you not entertained? Who was worried? Who was worried? Taiwo with a shot from the edge of the D leaves the keeper rooted to the spot. The keeper was shocked that he connected with his foot, and it goes into the bottom corner. And it's nice play there by, to be honest, that's all Taiwo, man. That's a lovely goal. The way he turned the defender, made the space on his weaker foot. Boom, in it goes. In it goes. Is he Chris Wood in disguise? Let me just check. Yep, it came off his boot. It came off the inside of his boot. It's a lovely finish. Finesses it round the player into the bottom corner. Boom. 2-1 to Forest. And I think Sangare with another assist. Who got the pass into him? To be honest, Taiwo did the hard work there. McWody with the 10 months, my guy. Thank you so much. Get Murato on, says Adam. Lock it up now. Lock it up. You know what? If I was Nuno, it was Sangare. I mean, who else would it be? What a legend. If I was Nuno, I'd make Taiwo wear boots that are 4 sizes bigger than his feet. There's more chance of making contact with the boot. It just makes sense. Increase the surface area, reduce the shin, or at least give him like football boots, literal football boots, like Wellington boots, man. That covers the whole shin area as well. We will see him get 25 goals this season. 25 goals. The goal's up, exclamation mark goal. Look, joking aside, it was a fantastic bit of play by Taiwo. Members, make sure you check it. If you want to be a member of the channel, it's only 99p. Get it sorted, exclamation mark member. You get all the goals. You get all the goals here. He told me he would cook. He cooked. Tell me my idea is not bad. Give him some literal football Wellington boots, and boom, he never shins it again. The free kick to Forest here. Exclamation mark goal if you want to see the goal. They're focusing on Willie right now. We're pre-watershed. Ball's whipped in by Danilo. And it's headed behind for a corner. You'd love to see Taiwo playing wellies. I'm telling you, it's the best idea I've had. Maybe like those boots Elton John wore in the Tommy movie. Thank you, Rudy. I try. Here comes the corner from Danilo. It's whipped in. Keeper flaps at it. And it goes behind for another Forest corner. Guys, like, seriously, no joking aside, check the goal out. It's a lovely goal from Taiwo. I'm happy for him. Here comes the corner from the other side. I mean, Danilo's getting wrestled in there. Ref, pen, please. Ball's whipped in. Oh, I thought it went directly in there. It didn't. It went on the roof of the net from Sosa. It'll be Willie to take the goal kick. Come straight out of the cast of Transformers just to be in goal for Exeter tonight. Grandfather of what is that kid called in Transformers? Is it Sam Witwicky? Is it Sam? I can't remember. And the goalkeeper kicks the ball straight out from the goal kick. It's out the stands, but they found a replacement ball. Literally, their manager's having a chat with him, man. Sam Witwicky, isn't it? Killer twat. I like that. Anyway, here comes Bollywood. We've got a couple of minutes before half time. Ball's whipped forward towards Sosa. It's headed up. Cleared away by Richards. Yates picks it up. And it's a free kick to Exeter. We got about 450 in here. Thank you for chilling. Please do make sure you're subscribed if you're new. We'll have the player ratings after the match. Once Forest goes 3-4 or 5-0 up, I want Exeter to have like a really good shot that Miguel can save so he can redeem himself a little. But I would like a cushion first. That's got to be a foul, ref. No, it's a throw into Forest in our own half here. Why is there a sign saying Keno right tie? Oh, righty. They couldn't fit righty in. Anyway. How can they go 4-0 up? Well, if we score 5 goals, we would be 4 goals ahead. Sangare on the ball now. Did he actually get the second assist? I was so like mesmerized by the fact that Taiwo scored that I can't remember the assist. It was definitely Sangare, yeah? As Jeff says, don't be like Spuds fans. Smash that flipping like button. He did, of course he did. I mean, I don't even know why I'd question it. Watch all the Sangare's haters being like, hey, he's found his level. This is Sangare's level. Here we go. Sangare's found his level against Exeter. Sangare on the ball now, clips it. Oh, lovely ball clipped. And now Danilo brings it down, cuts inside, loses the ball, but it comes to Jota. What's this ref? This ref's on the envelopes, man. The brown envelopes. He's giving them a free kick. Right, someone remind me at halftime, top up my drink. I'm so thirsty. Free kick's taken. Comes to Sangare. Brings it down like he's goddamn Pele. Plays it out wide to De Silva. De Silva lays it off to Yates. Yates' first thought is to look backwards or sideways. He couldn't see Sangare free, so he plays it sideways wider to Moreno. He goes back to Tuffalo. Back to Moreno. Wolfie prays 5 times a day. Sangare proves him right. Hell yeah, he prays 5 times a day as well. Danilo now on the ball. Lays it back to Bollywood. Bolly to Danilo. Plays the long ball, but it's not quite there. Taiwo brings it down with his shin. Lays it back now to Taiwo with his ankle shin. To Danilo. Now Sangare's on the ball. Bossing this midfield. Cuts inside. Plays it square. He finds De Silva out wide. To Danilo. Danilo to De Silva. It's whipped in. Headed upwards. Taiwo brings it down with his shin. And his shin nearly hooked it into the path of Sosa there. What were you singing to Liverpool at the City grounds? Oh, man, don't start with that sensitive fan base, man. Imagine getting ankle shin splinters. I mean, it's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Sangare, who is like head and shoulders man in the match so far, plays it to Danilo. Lays it off to Bolly, who's basically playing as a CDM. Ball's whipped towards the back post. He's got a score. Oh my God, Jota Silva, what are you doing? Oh, he's offside anyway. He's offside. Was he offside? He was a hairband offside, I would say. He then was in between a rock and a Yates place, man. He tried to square it to Yates when he could have shot himself, but his hairband was offside. Freaking stats, son. Sangare is really picking out the players. I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so on Sangare. You know, we're just like so agenderist against him. They are indeed, Mark. So throw into Forest here. De Silva gives it to Yates. Guess what? He plays it square to Sangare. Sangare back to Yates. Oh my God, he played the ball forward. He finds Sosa. Not Sosa, Jota Silva, man. There's too many Jota, De Silva, Sosas. Oh, that's nice by Danilo. It's played into the... Oh, nearly nice there. It's a corner to Forest. Yeah, we've had 79% possession, Chucker. That's crazy. You know what? I think Sangare is going to score. I got a feeling. Here it comes. Danilo puts the ball down in the quadrant on the mud. Raises his right arm. Deep breath. 2 steps. Whips it in. Headed down by Big Willie and then punted away. 3 minutes of injury time, by the way. About 30 seconds or so left. It comes to Miguel. He plays it to De Silva. De Silva out wide to Danilo. Danilo lays the ball off to Tuffalo. To what's his face? Sangare. Back to Danilo. Nice ball in. Is that a shot by Taiwo? And that's the old ankle shinner right there. Didn't connect with the ball. And that's half time. He was literally in the same spot he scored from, but that one didn't get the boot. It's Exeter 1, Forest 2. Very comfortable for Forest, thanks to one man, Sangare, who has absolutely dominated that midfield. And Taiwo with a cracking goal as well. This match has flown. It has, Carlton. You see, when Forest play cup matches, we do it the proper way. We make sure we give you that little spice. Everyone, see all the Liverpool fans coming in. Oh, you're going out of the cup. I had done Hussam in here. Oh, Akhi, you laugh at Liverpool. You laughed at my team, Liverpool, because we lost to Plymouth. Because Plymouth beat us. And you laugh at Liverpool. And now you lose to Exeter. Where is he now? Switch sides, Jota and Sosa. I haven't been impressed with Jota, if I'm being honest with you. He's very messy on the ball. Let's win the FA Cup. Not the worst thing ever. If we win it, we win it. If we don't, we'll just win it next year or something. Sosa has looked better than Jota recently. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Jota looked good against Brighton, but that was probably because I was barking instructions to him from the Trent end. Who's on corners today? It's Danilo. I reckon Jota needs to be on a perfect pitch with space to run into. I don't know, man. Sangare's passing has been pretty good considering the shit pitch, says Double O. I agree. Wolfie, Hussam, the walking melt. Hussam, stop hiding. Did you just say Jota is like Messi? You could interpret it like that if you wanted to. If you wanted to try and pay him a compliment. Liverpool dusty team. Shall I do the rest of the stream as my native Arabness in me? Shall I go all Don Hussam, man? Bring out my Libyan roots, man. Crypto FFTV, he says, Sangare is like Zidane. Sangare needs some bass, though, says at the sharp end. Sangare Masterclass hits. Where are you? Says Ryan. I am dying, says Steph. Keep it up. You know what? It's hard to do an Arab accent if you're not speaking Arabic. You gotta speak the Arabic to do it. You sound like Borat. Kazakhstan. The fourth biggest producer of potassium in the world. Dino with another gifted. That's gone to Vinny Lovegroove. Make sure you show Dino some love. Thank you so much, Dino. Appreciate it. He meant Jota is a messy player. You can interpret it however which way makes you feel better. I don't mind. I've not seen a pitch like this with sand all over it since the early 90s. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The City Ground in the early 2000s, it got like this. What part of Russia is living? It was a little Russian. Hold on. I can't, let me, if I to get the English Libyan accent, I need to speak Arabic first, right? So I gotta be like, ستوى الكرة is واحد اثنين لنوتنغهام فورست وبعد شوية حيبدأ الشوط الثاني. All right, now let me change. Now my name is Don Hussam. I can't do it. I've lost it. I've literally lost it. I've lost my heritage in the space of the last 20 minutes. It's hard for anyone to look good, so I don't get why you guys are criticizing any player. I mean, like, Kalis, bro, like, chill. We're just chatting, right? No one's making Indiana Jones style voodoo dolls of freaking Bali or something, right? We're just chilling because we're already in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Didn't you kick Liverpool out? Yeah, we did kick Liverpool. All right, no more Arabic. All right, Anne's put me off because it is sounding Russian. Sangare is man of the match, player of the season. He should also get a team of the week card for me. I think the pitch for my new Portland, Maine professional team that is shared with the local high school looks better. Yeah, but Steph, man, in America, some of the, I know you're not talking about this, but some of the college freaking stadiums are ridiculous. Ridiculous. The Lemmeister with 25 months. Shout out to Lemmy. By the way, speaking of Lemmy, who's watched the new Dexter's TV show? Dexter, I can't remember what it's called, First Cut or whatever it is, where he's a kid. I'm just saying, look at Dexter and look at Lemmy and imagine Lemmy dyed his hair red. The Russian accent is very sexy. Yeah, on a woman, not on a freaking Arab born in Scotland, man. Like, who's seen that new Dexter? Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me I'm not crazy. No, not Dexter Blackstock, man. Dexter. The dude that likes to kill people. When's the next Forest Forum stream? It will be Thursday combined with the gore. Let's see how that works out. Don't spoil on Dexter. I want to say, I ain't giving no spoilers away. I'm just saying, all right, just everyone Google right now. Google Dexter. The young, what is the new show called? Young Blood or something? Yeah, Dexter Morgan, exactly. I disagree. Lemmy looks nothing like Dexter Blackstock. I mean, you even old enough to remember Dexter Blackstock, Ben. University of Texas holds 100,000 fans every Saturday. It's wild. Dexter's Laboratory. Hey, Didi, get out of my lab. Original Sin, thank you. That's the one I'm talking about. It is literally Lemmy, man. No wonder Lemmy's not been available for streams, man. He's been out in America filming. Didi, get out of my lab. No, was he Russian? Was he Russian in that? Lemmy looks like all gingers. Yeah, but Lemmy's not ginger. Or is he strawberry blonde? Oh, for God's sake, I missed the second assist. Oh, here we go. Sangare there. What a ball that. Oh, that second assist was nearly as good as the first one. What a ball that was into Taiwo. You're right about colleges here in the States, ridiculously funded by donations from wealthy former students. Yeah, and like, what did they get out of it, man? It's all an ego trip because the bleachers are named after them or something. And why do you call it bleachers? Like, the first time I heard that, I thought they just had the Dettol out and were just bleaching the stands or something. What do you got here? USAF does fly pasts for college games. Are you serious? Oh my God, man. Showing my age, but Gemmell was my hero. I hope you're talking about Archie, because sorry to say it to you guys, I was never a fan of Scott Gemmell, man. I mean, his hair just looked so greasy as well. Archie Gemmell, I can't comment on. I ain't old enough. I'll leave that kind of stuff to you old folks like Ant there. Did anyone like Scott Gemmell, by the way? Oh, Ian won't. Ian Wone's one of my all-time favorite players. After he scored those free kicks against Spurs, oh my God, he could rob me and I'd help him. Oh, that free kick. Oh my God, that free kick from the edge of the box, which he scored from that impossible angle. Oof. Scott Gemmell was not decent, man. He was such a boring player. That side was when I started going to games. Wait, which Gemmell are you talking about, Slick Rick, now? Forest Miller with a €5 says, Sosa looking good. Happy Valentine's Day, my Sonia. Shout out to his Sonia. For a second there, I thought you said my son, and I was getting a little worried. Shout out to Sonia. Happy Valentine. Wait, it's Valentine's Day. Well, I'm in trouble. Wait, it's the 11th. It's the 11th. Thank you, though, for the €5. Jason with the 27 months. Thank you so much, Jace. Did Exeter flood the pitch to slow the game down? I mean, it's good tactics from them. Scott Gamble might be nostalgia to me. I never rated him. His hair was too greasy. It was too greasy. Yeah, I wonder what he looks like. Has anyone seen Scott Gamble recently? I wonder if he's got his dad's like hairs. Your brother liked Gemmell. Yeah, but which Gemmell? What was that Archie Gemmell line from the Trainspotting movie? I don't know. You'd have to. Who was the lead in that Trainspotting movie? That was Ewan McGregor, wasn't it? They're watering it now and Forest half will be attacked. That's true. Big up Wolfie Legend, aka Nottingham Postacoglu. Oi, right. I have tactics. I ain't Postacoglu. I have tactics. Archie was before your time. Yeah, same as. Tamponworth watered their pitch to disrupt Spurs. Yet they couldn't, man. That was a 4G pitch. I used to play football with Gemmell, no relation. I just wanted to join in. Well, there you go. If Omni was good enough to play with Scott Gemmell, I'm right. He weren't that good. Please say, we are who we are, mate. We are who we are, mate. Oh, what? Oh, okay. You want me to do it in the Australian accent? I can't really do an Australian accent. Wait, you can still water a 4G pitch. What idiot would water a 4G pitch? Then you get all those stupid black things, but those black things on the 4. What is the point? Can someone like seriously tell me what the point in those black things are on a 4G pitch? Because every time I come back, all I've got is black things in my shoes. I don't know. Anyway, we're sidetracking here. We're here for the Forest. Make sure you hit the like. What's our like count? One of the mods check the like count, please. G'day, Bruce. Oh, that's a lovely Sheila right there. Let's throw another shrimp on the barbie. We're on 272. 278. Either Mark can't count or Keith can't count, or it moved 6 in between their messages. Let's get it to 300. It's just who we are, mate. It's just who we are. Gemmell was not class. Stop with this Gemmell. Gemmell was the Yates of the Frank Clark team. There, I said it. I said it. I said it. He didn't do anything. Forgot to like. Craig, that weren't very slick of you. You're slacking on the reminders to like, Wolfie. I don't know, but it gets like annoying to remind, as in it must be annoying to hear reminders. All right, so look, let's all do it collectively. All right, let's all do it collectively so I don't have to do a reminder. I'll even give you a little graphic, right? I'll make it easy. So on 3, everyone who hasn't pressed it, now don't be an idiot. If you've already pressed it, don't unpress it unless you want to then repress it, right? So on 3, let's do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Let's see if it does move. Let's see if this actually works. Right, hold on. All right, so we're on 304 likes. All right, so one of you is an idiot. All right, let's see. Okay, so 2 of you have now liked it. All right, so I'm wasting my breath, is what you lot are telling me. Oh, no, there it goes. 319. Oh, yeah, because you lot get a delay. So by the time I've said it, you're hearing it in future land. But I've already said it in past land. Like, okay. So you lot are with me with the YouTube delay and stuff. Bohemian was better. Okay. You know what, Chapo? Thank you. Thank you. I dare any single person who was of age to have watched Bohemian and Gemmell tell me right now. In fact, I'm doing a goddamn poll on that. Right? Who was better, Bohemian or Gemmell? That's the poll of the day right there. Oh, then I'm not seeing many Gemmells in the chat now. I ain't seeing many Gemmells in the chat. And also, because I know some of you will try to get all technical with it. I've put S Gemmel. I probably spelled Gemmel wrong, by the way. Because he never made. Oh, crap, we've started. Oh, wait. All right, you lot are useless, man. Like, no one gave me a warning. I was completely distracted because you brought up one of my pet hates. People talking about how have 20% of you voted for Gemmel? I mean, all right. I know those 20% are thinking A Gemmel, not S Gemmel. Or the ones that vote now are not forgiving Bohemian about the Derby stuff, right? Yeah, the game has started. Okay. So let's get back into. I didn't even get to top my drink up. All right. Hold on. I'm going to get back into commentary mode. Ball's played out too. No, that's Australia mode. All right. Let's. Arab mode. No. English mode. All right. Ball's with Bolly. Bolly plays it to Sangare, who turns like a beast. Plays it wide to Moreno, back to Sangare. They're all scared of him. They're backing off him. He drives forward. And the ball bubbled on the pitch. Otherwise, he would have made that pass. Yates now picks the ball up. I'm not interested in the player from 30 years ago. You lot, I'm just trying to educate you. Bohinen, literally, his left toe was better than Gemmel. Why do your roof always remind me of Quicksavers? What? I have no idea what you're talking about there, Colton. Ball played in, straight to Wiki. And he bounces the ball a couple of times. Yo, I just seen their sponsor, man. Exeter are the devil. They got a hell on their shirt. Right, how is this keeper allowed to kick the ball from outside the box where he's clearly handling it still outside the box? This ref's on the brown envelopes. Ball's played forward. It's blocked by Moreno. Picked up by Sangare. Drops the shoulder. Ref, man. Ref did not like that skill by Sangare and pulled it back for a foul from Alex Moreno. It's passed it to their goalkeeper, so it's not true. Anyway, it's a free kick to Exeter. And it'll be taken by Trevitt. He plays it out wide to Niskanen. And then Tuffalo even with a diving theatrical header puts it behind for a corner. Who's this mega mind licking ref? I got no idea, bro. No idea. All right, corner to be taken. Yo, they've got a VIP stand behind the goal. It's a little bike shed. There's 5 people in there. That's the VIP stand. Anyway, Twit plays the ball corner short and then is put again behind for another corner. Twit won't take it. Instead, he'll leave it for Francis. Taiwo clears his studs on the post. He nearly shinned the post there just doing that. Yo, why is McDonald grabbing Miguel's butt cheek, man? I mean, that's assault. Miguel is not happy. He's like, I got all dressed up, man, and he's gone straight for the ass. What the hell? Dine me first. Now he's touching the front side, man. What's McDonald doing? Ronald, man, show yourself. Ball's whipped in. Cleared, headed. No, what? It's gone in. It's gone in. Freaking Magneto again. He didn't whine him and dine him, man. He just banged it in. What the hell? It's 2-2. All right, we need to get serious again. Whipped into the far post, headed down. Miguel with the first save. And then somehow, with his left arm from here, he's able to score an own goal by pushing it across to the right-hand post and putting it in off the post. Where's Nicky? Where is Nicky? Nicky has to pay for his crimes. Actually, it was Bolly. It was Bolly, man. It was Bollywood. Comes off the third leg there of Bolly. Okay, I retract what I said on Miguel. It was Taiwo as well. Taiwo shinned it off his thigh, and then Bolly does a Taiwo and shins it into the back of the net. It's a complete mess of a goal. I'll just give the ball to Sangare. Oh, here we go. Ball's in the box. Be a corner, surely, ref. Corner. Man, it's a complete mess of a goal. We're corner to Forest. Sangare to score the winner. It's just lining up for that. It'll be Danilo to take it. Ball whipped in. It's under the bar. It's headed away. Silva with a header. Oh my God. And then Taiwo tries to head it, but it slices off his forehead and goes behind for a goal kick. Yeah, I agree, Simon. I blame them for saying that Gemmell was good. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Send him. He's giving a free kick to them, man. He just assaulted Sangare. Oh, man, Sangare. The goal's up if you want to see it. Exclamation mark goal. It's a pretty messy goal. It has to be said. Miski said this is sucking. It's not even shocking, it's sucking, and I agree. And Sangare is out for the season. I mean, what happened here? He saves it. Taiwo shins it off his thigh, and then Bollywood slices it in with his third leg, man. I mean, come on. I mean, PSV have equalized against Juve, by the way. And then this idiot freaking Magneto, man, with the bow and arrow celebration. You didn't even score it, mate. It was an own goal. OG. Bring on Ndala, man. Bring on Ndala, man. Bring him on. Miguel, I'm not gonna lie, he looks lost. If this goes to pens, I'll lose it. Let's hope it goes to pens at this rate. Anyway, they got a free kick here. It's taken by Francis. He slices it. Taiwo helps it on and flicks it into their way. Turned by Magneto down the wing. He plays a pass to Yates. He clears it forward. He finds Taiwo, brings it down, and then shins a pass to literally no one. Man, just get Taiwo off, man. Oh, crap. Here they come. Shot from range. And it goes over the bar, which by de facto means over the stand from Travitt, man. I thought Miguel was your number one. Nah. You're thinking of Rob and Nicky. What's up with Miguel here, man? He's holding his left hamstring. I think he's had enough. He wants back to Corinthians, man. Nicky needs to go on trial. He does, man. I might take him on to never a foul. Remember when you all wanted Sells out and Miguel in? I remember they were all saying it. Rob, Nicky, and Crypto. All of them. Sells is coming on. Miguel's had enough, man. He's going to jump straight from Exeter to Bristol and then take the plane out to Corinthians. This is slightly embarrassing, to be honest. Nah, it's more fun. To be honest, you can't really blame Miguel for that second goal. You can blame Taiwo for thigh shinning it, and then Bully for swinging at it with his third leg. Sangare is okay, though. As long as Sangare is on, we won this. First parry was terrible. I ain't saying it was good, but it's better than what he did for their first goal. I'm just saying baby steps. And Miguel is off. In a bit, mate. We'll see you at Crystal Palace next season in their dugout. Doug, he did not parry that first one, man. He just Matt Turnered it. Anyway, he's done. He's off on loan to Palace to sit next to Turner. And here comes Matt Sells. Last we see of Miguel. I think we'll see him at Crystal Palace. Now, I'm just saying, man, do you not want Turner back? Like, that's the old... So we could recall Turner if you guys miss him that much. I still say Turner's worse than Miguel. Here comes Sells. Oh, wait, he's changed his mind. He wants a cold drink first and a sandwich. No, I would not put Hennessy on. Wait. Who would you guys rather start? Turner or Hooch or Miguel? Dortmund have taken the lead against Sporting. All right, Dominguez is on for Danilo. Yo, Rob, don't you start acting all political. Disappointed for Miguel. Good to see Sells, though. You are right there with Nicky as number one Miguel cheerleader. Anyway, it's a goal kick to Forest. Rob needs to personally apologize to everyone in the chat. He needs to at each of you individually and apologize. Anyway, we're back underway. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Here's Dominguez. Lays it off to Tuffalo. That's the name I was looking for. Yates. Shakara. Oh, a forward pass to Sangare. Sangare clips the ball out wide. It's decent, but it just runs away from Sosa in that sand. I agree. Rob I agree. Apologize, Rob. Yeah, Rob. We'll get him on Thursday to apologize. He can do a full apology monologue with Nikki. You're deranged even suggesting Turner is in the same conversation as Miguel. I asked the chat a question, man. Don't put words in my mouth. Now, Wayne Hennessy is not better than Miguel. Wayne Hennessy is one of that performance against Man U. I would have punched him in the face if I was stood next to him. Here comes Sangare. Back to Sangare. It's a poor passer, but he gets there. Plays it to Bolly. To Silva now. Lays it back off to Bolly. He plays it to Tuffalo. I still don't understand this Tuffalo at centre back. Anyway, here comes Alex Moreno. Cuts back. Gives it to Sangare. Whips the ball in towards Taiwo, but it goes straight through to the keeper. I'm sorry, Matt Turner. I get you hurt, man, but buy a new pair of gloves. This keeper's kicking the ball out from outside the area, man. I just don't get it. Real have equalized. Mbappe has scored. Oh, crap. They're in here. Sells. Parries. Cleared by Sangare. That would have been 3-2 if Miguel was still on. Here comes Taiwo. Loses the ball. Shock horror. Ball's played out wide now. Here comes Phil Mitchell for Exeter. He lays the ball off to McMillan. Back to Mitchell. McMillan loses it. Comes to Sosa. He gives Sangare an absolute hospital pass, but he does well to get out of that. And then the ball works its way to Tuffalo. Tuffalo finds Alex Moreno. He goes for a Hollywood crossfield ball. And eventually it works its way back to Sangare. He squares it to Bolly. Bolly to Yates. Yates to Sangare. Back to Bolly. Bolly out wide to Moreno. Oh, he does terrible there. And then gives away a throw-in. Harper takes the throw-in. Why do you keep calling him Moreno? I don't. I call him De Silva. At least I think I am. Harper's absolutely cooking De Silva there. And De Silva puts it out for a throw-in. Gibbs White's warming up. He's like having to run left. They're actually warming up on the pitch because there's no space. Cristiano Widinho as well, warming up. Ball hoisted forward to Harper. He just about keeps it in, but he passes it to Jota Silva, and he can't make a pass to save his life right now, but it goes out for a Forest throw-in. Silva got something in the eye. Mbappe did a Taiwo, shinned it. Horvath or Miguel? I didn't think Horvath was that bad, you know. Anyway, plays back underway. Yates squares the ball to Alex Moreno. Moreno now charges forward. He's got Dominguez outside of him, gives it to him. He's got Sosa outside of him. He's up against two. He's fouled. It'll be a free kick to Forest. Level with the penalty box. Literally by the throw-in line. Silva's been rubbish. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. It'll be Sosa to take this free kick. Sosa has a great delivery on him, by the way. Here it comes. Come on, put it on a platter here. Raises his right arm.
I have been a bit negative.
Whipped in. It's over whips. I just picked up your free kicks and that was terrible, man. Chucker with the 10 US. He goes, I've been a bit negative today. Not meant. Sorry, Wolfie. Have you? I haven't noticed anything different, bro. No need to apologize, man. No need to apologize. Well, I just realized what I said makes you sound like I think you're completely always negative then. I didn't mean it like that either. This isn't a good performance today other than a few players. Yeah, apart from Sangare, they've all been crap. Anyway, it goes out for another throw-in to Forest. In real life, I'm a positive person. Yeah, that's because you can save all your negativity for this team, man. Because they bring it out of you eventually. ITV player is awful. It is, man. I don't know how behind I am on this player. Anyway, the ball's whipped into the box. It comes to Jota Silva, then to Yates. He misses the ball completely, has to lay it off to Tuffalo. Out wide now to Alex Moreno. And then to Sosa. It's whipped in by Sangare. No one wants it. And then De Silva takes a terrible shot. And he eventually falls back to Sangare on the left-hand side. Oh, he plays a nice pass into Alex Moreno, who tries to step over, doesn't judge the pace of it. Oh, this is terrible. I'm positive too. Positive we are playing crap. We can't. We are terrible. Dortmund are 2-0 up now against Sporting. Is Einar even on the bench? He's not, is he? That's the updated team sheet, by the way. So that's as it is live on the pitch. Anyway, Wiki will take the goal kick. Sangare tries to bring it down. Bolly gets a foot in it. It breaks to Phil Mitchell. Now Forest have it, and Sangare whips a lovely ball to Taiwo. Please control it, Taiwo. He does. Level with the box. Crosses in. I've never seen him cross. And then Jota Silva gets absolutely sandwiched between two players. And I don't... What's he doing? It's a goal kick here. Ugh. You know what? Do we bring Alanga on? I mean, it's pretty embarrassing if we gotta bring Alanga and Wood on. Are you guys bottling this, says Arsenal Adventure? Well, I don't know, mate. We haven't gone out in the third round. About 15 seconds behind. We pause for 15 seconds. That makes us level. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. 15 seconds means I'm probably live with TV then. That sounds about right for a YouTube delay. Anyway, here come Forest again with Alex Moreno. He gives it to Sosa. This has been lively. He gives it to Yates. Yates plays it out wide to De Silva. Silva checks his run, has to lay it off to Bolly. It's very slow. Bolly whips it in, and it's just gone out. This is poor. This is poor. Yes, Waffle, how you doing, bro? You know it's going bad when Arsenal fans have the cheek to show their faces. What did I call him, Moreno? I called him De Silva, man, didn't I? Wiki takes the goal kick. It's met by Tuffalo. Sangare brings it down nicely, lays it off to Bolly. He gives it to De Silva. De Silva plays it forward. Poor again from De Silva. Yates brings it down now, flicks it forward aimlessly. Headed away. Brought down by Travitt. Sangare does well, wins the ball back, gives it to Alex Moreno. Moreno now on the ball. Out wide to Dominguez. Dominguez back to Sangare. Plays it back quickly to Dominguez. Cuts inside, gives it to Sangare. Squares it to Yates. Edge of the box, back to Sangare. It's all sideways and backwards here for Forest. It's whipped in by Moreno. There ain't no one there. And Exeter can come away with the ball. Sangare fouls him. Is he going to get booked for that? No, it's just a free kick. All right, here comes some changes. Elliot Anderson's coming on, and is that Gibbs White? I can't quite. It is Gibbs White coming on as well. I assume Anderson will be for Sangare. Trevitt's coming off. It'll be Ryan Yates coming off for Anderson. I mean, Yates had a pretty crap game. He's done nothing. It's not like he's been bad. He just keeps passing the ball backwards and sideways. So Anderson's on for Yates. I'm not sure who Gibbs White's on for yet. For Sangare. Sangare's come off and Gibbs White is on. So I think Dominguez will go as the holder now. And we're almost playing with double 10 here. How's Jota still on the pitch, by the way? Just to see how this shapes up. So, MG Dub's captain. Ball's played out wide to Silva here. He plays it to Dominguez. Just looking around, Anderson's taken up a position on the left of the midfield. He's on the ball now. Plays it to Gibbs White, who's almost playing on the left with him. He squares the ball to Dominguez. So it's almost like a 4-1-2-3. It's a nice ball into Anderson. Anderson plays it. There should be a goal, surely. No. Anderson cuts onto his right foot. He shoots, but he drags the shot just wide of the post. And instantly we're seeing an improvement in Forest attacking play. The cross was really bad from Alex Moreno. Really bad. He should have plucked someone out. But instantly, Morgan Gibbs White and Elliot Anderson linking up there. Witwicky to take the goal kick. Headed forward by Elliot Anderson. Flicked on by Sosa. And hooked back into play. Elliot Anderson with the header. And Big Willie heads it to Anderson. To Gibbs White. Quick 1-2. And Elliot Anderson. That's not a foul, ref. That's poor from the ref. There'll be a free kick to Exeter. Another sub coming on for Exeter now. Didn't need them, to be honest. I know it's a cup tie and a typical one, but seriously, our sub team should be relied upon. Yeah, it's... Look, if this was at the City ground, it would be about 4 or 5-0 up, let's be honest, right? But it has been appalling from Forest. They haven't been able to create like patterns of play within the attacking third. There's just been too many aimless crosses in. That's poor again by Jota Silva. He goes down for a free kick, but he's not given, and rightly not. There'll be a throw into Exeter. Oh, here comes Don Hassam. Oh, trouble in paradise. We're still in the cup, mate. What you say? How have you the audacity to talk? How? Here comes Moreno. Spins on the halfway line. How wide it goes to Sosa. Back to Anderson. Forest building some momentum here. Anderson to Gibbs White. Back to Anderson. Tuffalo out wide to Gibbs White. Goes for a Travella cross. That's a lovely ball into Anderson. Lays it off to Gibbs White. And he just shoots straight at the keeper. If Gibbs White could shoot, he would be like on Zidane's level, man. I mean, seriously, that Travella cross was ridiculous. His shots are so bad, though. There's 15 minutes to go, and this could go to extra time. Goal kick played forward. It bounces over Tuffalo. Dominguez semi-sorts it out, and then Moreno clears it. Taiwo shins it backwards. It somehow finds Dominguez. Gibbs White, nice control there. He's got De Silva outside of him. Plays the ball into him now. Edge of the box. Drives to the byline. Cuts back. Gives it to Gibbs White. The ball's whipped in. Poor cross. But it'll come back to Dominguez. Gibbs White on the ball now. Rolls it. Couple of ball rolls. Now it finds Dominguez. Back to Gibbs White. Ball played in behind De Silva all the way back. Someone's got to be there for the cutback, but he can't even get the ball into the box. It's blocked. I didn't have in the plans for extra time, you know. Moreno and De Silva have been asked this game. De Silva's been terrible. Anyway, where's the ball? I can't even see where the ball is. Oh, there it is. Freaking hell, man. He's blending in with the advertising board there. Anyway, the ball's whipped in from the throw-in. I am really sick of these long throw-ins, man. It's just hoof it in and hope. We've never scored a goal from it this season, yet they keep persisting. Here comes De Silva. Plays it to Sosa. Back to De Silva. He loses the ball, but it bubbles to Jota. He falls over the ball and dives theatrically as if he's been hurt. And now he's fully holding his left ankle. And if he's injured himself, I'm sorry, but he's an idiot. He rolled his... I don't think I would have done that. If he's injured himself from that, he goddamn well deserves it. He's back on his feet. How can you get tackled by the football, man? The throw into Exeter. Ball launched forward, headed forward by Bully towards Gibbs White, headed back by Bully again. There's a push on Gibbs White. Taiwo flicks it on. It comes back to Taiwo. Jota getting in his way. And Jota dives down. The ref's not having it. And now Exeter can counter. But that's a poor ball. Comes to Tuffalo. He finds Anderson on the left-hand side. Drops the shoulder. Goes on the outside now. Needs help. Gets it from Gibbs White. Now Alex Moreno on the ball. Ball out to the left-hand side again with Moreno. Played into Anderson. He turns nicely, gets to the byline, crosses it in, but there's 3 Exeter players around him. You got to say Exeter are doing their jobs absolutely well. There can be no complaints. Guys, let's just remember, right, that Exeter haven't won since Boxing Day. Boxing Day. Some more subs coming on now for Exeter. There is, now let's be real here. There is no excuse under the sun that can be made if this game even goes to extra time. It's already embarrassing that it's 2-2. Ball's punted forward. Alex Moreno. I mean, it's just so messy. Alex Moreno literally plays the... He's given a corner. I've no words for this. I might just put the Real Madrid game on, man. I don't care if they're on the books or not. on the books, off the books, whatever. It's penalty to City, by the way. It doesn't matter. You should still be able to beat them. Exeter should have 14 men and Forest should still be able to beat them. Let's see if we can concede from another corner. By the way, I don't know how it was a corner, but anyway. Here comes the ball from Francis. It's whipped in deep. Almost a free header there. It's kept in by Magneto. He lays the ball off. It's crossed in. Cleared by, I think, Tuffalo. Then whipped back in again. Free chance here at the back post. And Bolly has to take drastic action there. Otherwise, it was going to be 3-2 to them. And this is getting worse. This is getting worse. Another corner to Exeter. Here we go. Francis to take the corner again. Well, I'd give to have Trevor Francis on the pitch for us right now. Ball's whipped in. It's deep. Sells, parries it with a mini punch, but it goes as far as Magneto. He turns, lays it off. Man City 2-1 up now. Ball's whipped in. It's clipped. I think it's gone for another corner. Forest are under the cosh here. And by the way, we've subbed on our good players here. Wait, where's the corner taker? They're all lined up for a corner and there's no corner taker. Oh, here he comes. And we were joking when we said bring Marassa on at 2-1, but we should have. And now Jota Silva's getting into little handbags here. Like, what is he doing, man? Wait, they got another 3 subs. How many subs can you have in the FA Cup? Where do they fit all these subs on their bench, man? I got more space in my old Micra from back in the day than they got on their bench. They're sending on another 3 players. Oh, man, that kid's picking his nose before he comes on. That's nasty. Over 600 of you in here. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new here. As Dr. Jones comes on for Exeter. Oh, man, it's taking ages, man. You know what? I'm starting to think it's this Man City kid that's the problem. Here comes the corner. It's poor. It's headed away by Alex Moreno. They'll go for a throw for Exeter. They've literally got a freaking... What's that marquee called? It's a marquee, isn't it? What's them little tent things called, man? Ball's thrown down the line. It's all Exeter right now. And then a free kick's given as Moreno goes down injured. That was not a foul, man. Freaking Yogurt stepped on De Silva's foot. And he's given the free kick to them. I'm sorry, but there's refs on the books. That's not a parasol. What's it called? They sell it in Tesco's. Gazebo. Thank you, Martin, man. That's the word I was looking for. They've literally got a gazebo there. This is like Forest freaking friendly matches when we played them in Valencia or wherever it was. Anyway, if anyone's going to score right now, it's Exeter. Juve back in front against PSV. Here comes the free kick. It's whipped in. Oh, Sels has to punch. Somehow Forest clear it. And now Forest can break. Play him through. He's offside now. You idiot, Sosa. He waited too long. And now he's giving it to Jota, who messes it up, and it's gone for a throw-in. I mean, Gibbs White, Sosa had to play that ball through. Gibbs White was the only one in that half. And why the hell did he not just poke it through? If I was Gibbs White, I'd have turned around and punched him. Here comes Dominguez. Plays it out wide to De Silva. Ball's whipped in. Terrible. Headed away. It's just a mess. It's in the air. And now another free kick. Bolly's giving away a foul. Dortmund now 3 up. Ball whipped forward towards the left flank, headed away by De Silva. Gibbs White's absolutely cleaned out. That's a red, surely. Send him off, ref. Send him off. I still wouldn't be confident we could beat him with 10 men. He's absolutely cleansed him, man. Gibbs White ain't having another kid after that. I'll tell you that much, man. He's one kid and out. He's absolutely taken out the family. It's a red. Thank you. It's a red. In a bit. Man, he took out the family jewels clean as a whistle, man. Literally circumcised him, man. Disgusting. Nasty. In a bit, turns. He turns and walks off. Madrid have equalized. It's 2 apiece. Man, imagine we lose now. They're down to 10 men. Oh my god. Oh my god. This would be like Cass's wet dream, man. Seriously. Anyway, here comes Anderson. Plays it to Gibbs White. He's back on his feet. Gibbs White now again. Back to Anderson. Anderson pushes forward. Then squares it to Dominguez. Yes, there is extra time for those of you wondering. And yes, we will be covering that. Ball into the box. Anderson turns, works his way through, not quite. And now Exeter can break, but Anderson does well. Picks it back up. Free kick to Forest. In a dangerous spot. Where's Ward-Prowse when you need him? This would be the first time there would have been a free kick within Ward-Prowse's range. Oh, for God's sake, it's going to be Sosa to take it. Leave it for Anderson. Actually, Sosa's not bad on the free kick. Just keep Gibbs White away from it. We're into the 90th minute. It's Exeter 2, Forest 2. There's a free kick here. Sosa will take it. My God, I've just seen their scoreboard, man. It's bigger than the stand. Ball's whipped in. Taiwo gets punched in the face, ref. And he's given the free kick to the ref. To the goalie. Explain that one. Taiwo's been busted wide open, man. He's elbowed him in the face. It's literally a people's elbow to the face on Taiwo, and the goalkeeper's trying to blag it. That's a penalty. Michael, thank you for subscribing. It's 10 minutes of injury time, but there's going to be even more now because Taiwo is pretty much busted wide open, man. He looks like he's been in a Hell in a Cell match, man, with drawing pins and everything. At least we're getting minutes in the legs. Taiwo just got an elbow in the face, man. That's what he got. Yeah, Taiwo's going to go off concussed. And now we're probably going to have to bring Wood on. And they'll probably give him an elbow in the face. Caught one in the head shin. Yeah, he caught that one clean, man. I'm glad we bought a striker for cover. Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. Is it a pen? I mean, it should be a pen. They're still working on Taiwo here. This is not pleasant at all. Woodinho's coming on. I mean, you gotta say this ref should be reffing Premier League matches. He would slot right in. He's been that bad. They're still treating Taiwo now. I mean, that's at least a broken nose. But hey, ref, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. The ref's standing there looking like an absolute idiot, knowing he's made an absolute howler here. He should point to the spot now. Real Madrid have taken the lead against Man City, 3-2. It's Bellingham with the goal. Yeah, he can still point to the spot now. I think there's been enough evidence to show that Taiwo ain't blagging it. Brighton was a blip. Wood's about to come on. They're not even showing Taiwo in the camera shot. Entirely different lineups to the Brighton game. Good lordy. I really didn't want Wood on. Exeter are dirty. Very dirty. Is there no VAR? There's no VAR, bro. There's no VAR. They only bring VAR when it suits Man U. They're still treating him. They're still treating him. What are you thinking? Broken nose? To me, it's probably a broken nose. Definitely concussed. I mean, I can't diagnose him from here. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he's okay. What I know for sure, it's a pen. Like, the keeper came at him with his elbow, man. It was an elbow straight to the middle of his face. This rate, you'll be starting to play of ratings at midnight. Yeah, that's the way we're going. Oh, man, I got a meeting at 9 as well. He looked confused. Yeah, you could see his like eyes were glazed over, man. I mean, at least we saw the camera shot that he was somewhat alert, maybe not aware of where he was, but at least his eyes were open. But yeah, no pen, no pen. I mean, short of what would have to happen, the goalkeeper pull out a freaking sawn off shotgun and shoot him in the face. Would that have been a pen? What happened? The ball came in. Taiwo went to meet it. The keeper came to grab the ball, cracks Taiwo in the head, in the nose, or like on the bridge of his nose with his elbow. And that was about 7-8 minutes ago. The players are in the middle of the pitch, just like warming away and stuff. It's not a pen. I mean, it is a pen, but they haven't given a pen. He gave a free kick. Like, this shows you the corruption. He gave a free kick to Exeter. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. He didn't give a pen. He's given a free kick to Exeter. I'm not repeating that. Can we just like have 5 minutes? Like the cameras. Yeah, they haven't put the cameras on him at all. We did see him. Maybe those of you just tuning in late. We did see him when he went down. His nose was busted wide open, man. It looked like he'd been in a Hell in a Cell match. His eyes were open, but he looked glazed over. And now the camera's doing that thing where they won't pan on him. There's an additional 10 minutes of injury time, plus probably another 7 or 8 minutes now. No worries, Chucker, man. See you later, bro. So we've had 10 minutes of treatment. It's not a pen, yeah. Did the keeper get the ball? Not really, man. He didn't even, it wasn't like he caught it. He went for it, got Taiwo, and like shifted the ball away. Oh, the ref's 100% on the books. He was giving corners that were going out for throw-ins and stuff. Okay, now they've panned to Taiwo. They're still treating him, man. This is not good at all. They're allowing Exeter to make a sub while this is going on. So I think hopefully they're close to at least being comfortable enough to get him off the pitch. But for those of you maybe joining late, Taiwo's been being treated, Taiwo Awani, for the last, what would you guys say, 11 minutes on the pitch? After a collision, shall we say, with the goalkeeper, which was clearly the goalkeeper's fault and should have been a penalty. The camera panned to him. His nose was just busted wide open. His eyes were glazed over, but hopefully and importantly were open. And ever since then, they're just not showing him in screen. And in fact, they're just replaying the goals now. So yeah, I'll keep you posted as to what's going on, but like right now, penalty or not penalty, honestly, it ain't that deep, right? Like, the longer this is going on, the more concerned I'm getting for Taiwo's well-being. I actually find it a little disrespectful, to be honest, that the Exeter players are having like a keepy-uppy tournament with a football while he's being treated. Still, as far as I can see, treatment is ongoing. To be honest, you should not even be worried about a penalty. Exactly, man. The penalty doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we'll probably beat them in extra time. Who really cares even if we go out, man? It's like the only thing I'm holding on to is that, again, I'll repeat, they panned to Taiwo straight away after the incident. He had a really bloody nose, but his eyes were open. But he was glazed over. His eyes were open, but I don't think he knows where he was. I don't think he knows where he was. I think they're moving him now. I would say that's been about 15 minutes. The whole crowd is applauding now. They're still not showing Taiwo on the screen. Yeah, they're carrying him off on the orange stretcher. He's surrounded by the Forest medics, a couple of actual kind of St. John's ambulance medics. Chris Wood is now coming on for him. And the game's about to get back underway. We're probably looking at another 20 minutes. 10 minutes for the additional injury time. Another 10 to 15 for there. He's gone straight out to the back, and no doubt they're rushing him off to the hospital. There's been a sub as well for Exeter. Game's back underway on that terrible note. Goal, and no penalty was given. It was given as a free kick to Exeter. Oh dear. Guys, we're 26 away from 23,300. So please make sure you're subscribed if you're new here. Make sure you've hit the like button as well. Monteser, thank you so much for subscribing. Here come Forest now with Alex Moreno. Anderson plays it to Morgan Gibbs-White, and a terrible pass and misunderstanding between him and Sosa. It goes out for a throw-in. Remember, Exeter down to 10 men after Turns basically circumcised Morgan Gibbs-White with a foot to the groin. I mean, Exeter have been filthy in these last 15 or so minutes. Here come Forest. No, Sosa loses the ball, falls over. It's a mess. It's a complete mess. And there'll be a throw into Exeter, I believe. Or in fact, free kick. We still have about 15 to 20 minutes left of this half. The free kick will be taken by Cole. He cuts the ball in towards the back post, headed away by Bolly. Not very well, though. Oh, they're getting done here to the byline. The ball's crossed in. Sells thinks about coming out. It's headed away by Sosa. Not very well. Cole loses the ball. It's a mess. Moreno comes across. Sosa now has the ball. Clips it forward to Elliot Anderson. He cuts an okay-ish pass, but it doesn't reach Morgan Gibbs-White. And then Morgan Gibbs-White fouls the Exeter player in Yogurt, whatever his name is. It'll be a free kick to Exeter on the halfway. It's definitely a foul, man. He knew what he was doing there. There is, I'm trying to calculate it. There's basically 25 minutes of injury time. So we've played 15. So there's at least another 10. Ball whipped into the box from Exeter. Not very good. Sosa with a terrible header. Sosa's getting bad as well this second half. It's just the ball's spending so much time in the air. It's a complete mess. It's like a championship match. Kev, thank you for subscribing. Ball's punted forward by the Exeter defender and it goes straight out of play for a throw-in. Alex, thank you for subscribing. And F Bars, thank you for subscribing. Tufferlo squares the ball to Bolly. Bolly now plays it out to the right-hand side and De Silva. He drives forward. The ball's laid off here to, who was that? Dominguez. He travelers a pass cross pitch and finds Alex Moreno. Drives forward, gives it to Gibbs-White. For those of you joining late, Taiwo went down after being elbowed in the face by the goalkeeper in injury time. Nosebleed and everything. Looks like he's been rushed out to hospital. No idea what his condition is like. And hence why we've got about 25 minutes of injury time. That's nice by Gibbs-White. Gives it to Sosa. It's clipped to the back post. It's over Wood's head. Falls to Anderson. Anderson picks it up inside the box now. Crosses it in, but blocked by the defender. Gibbs-White, edge of the box to Dominguez. Back out wide to Moreno. To the byline. Whips it in. It's terrible. Goes behind for a goal kick. There's roughly, I would say, about 9 minutes left. About 9 minutes left. And then we got extra time as well. Goal kick taken. Remember, Exeter are down to 10 men as well. Ball played forward. Comes to Sosa. Lays it off to Anderson. Into Gibbs-White. He turns. There's some space there. He's got to play Jota in. He does now, but the ball bobbles to him. Jota shoots. Keeper saves it. Can Sosa bring it down? Lays off to Gibbs-White, to Anderson. And he leans back and he shoots over the bar, man. Oh, it's just not going to go in. It's just not going to go in. Anderson, man, needed to get over the ball there. It's good build-up. It's probably the first decent bit of build-up play Forest have done all match. How are we doing on the likes, mods? How's the like counts going? We got nearly 1,500 in here. It's Exeter 2, Forest 2. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. We're 4 away from 23,300. Keeper takes the goal kick. Witwicky. Headed by Anderson. Anderson's probably been the best player on the pitch since he's come on. De Silva heads it forward. It's aimless, though. Dominguez picks it up. He gets trapped, gets it back to Bolly. You wouldn't know Exeter were playing in 10 men, man. Jota Silva gets bullied off the ball there. Now Bolly tries to let it bounce out of play, heads it down. And then the ball's laid back to that yogurt dude. He then clips a long crossfield ball, brought down nicely, goes inside. Alex Moreno is going to give a penalty here if he's not careful. The shot, it just whistles wide of the post. And Alex Moreno is an absolute donkey. What the hell kind of defending was he doing there? It's taken quick. Forest want to try and get this done before extra time. It's played to Anderson on the halfway line. Anderson to Moreno. Drives forward. Be a throw into Forest. Sosa takes it quickly, lays it off to Anderson. Anderson into Gibbs White. On the left channel now. Cuts onto his right. Back onto his left. Back onto his right. Gives it to Anderson. There's no pace in the movement. It's all easy to defend. Moreno almost runs it out of play there. He's been shocking. Anderson now on the ball. He's forced to go back to Tuffalo. They work it now to the right-hand side. Bolly cuts it back to the left-hand side. That was a nice ball to Sosa, who doesn't control it well. Gets away with it, though. Anderson, square ball into Gibbs White, clips it to no one. And then it's hooked away. It should be recovered here by Moreno. Ball played out to Sosa. Sosa over the top to Anderson. Dominguez loses the ball. They're trying to get a foul here from Exeter. He's sitting on the ball, ref. And it goes out. Jota Silva puts it out. It'll be a throw into Exeter. I mean, Moreno, I'm just looking at the replay. He was lucky not to give a penalty there. And the shot kind of had Sells beat. How much longer in the game? I'd say another 3 minutes plus injury time. NJ, thank you for subscribing. Here come Forest. No, terrible by Gibbs White there. The ball's punted forward. Should come to Sells. He chests it down. He needs to be careful and clears it forward. Pavanga, thank you for subscribing. Gibbs White can't win the header. This is Bournemouth levels of bad. The ball's through. It could be one-on-one here. Cuts onto his right. He shoots. Sells. Oof. Blocks the ball and then picks it up. Taiwo was conscious at the time of his nosebleed. His eyes were open. PFC, thank you for subscribing. Ball comes out wide to De Silva into the Exeter half. Plays it in front of him to Jota Silva, who's been absolutely crap today. Ball's whipped into the box aimlessly. Anderson flicks it behind. The keeper drops it, but there's no one there to capitalize. And then Sosa should win the throw in there. We're into 92, and the 12th minute of injury time. Hold on, 90, 100. No, sorry, the 22nd minute of injury time. This isn't extra time for those of you joining late. Due to Taiwo's injury. Gibbs White puts the ball in. Woods can't get to it. And it should be cleared there. But that's well stolen there by Jota Silva. Shoot! Oh! Either the keeper saved it or it hit the bar. Jota Silva could have finished it there. He did well to recover the ball. I think it hit the post. Ball's driven forward. Given to Anderson. Anderson cuts onto his left. He drives a shot. It's weak. It comes straight back out. Wait, are we in the 12th minute of injury time? 112. Sorry, 12 minutes. Another 10 minutes to go. No, it's not. That's it. It's going to extra time. Hold on. 90 to... No, we played 22 minutes. Yeah, I was right in the first place. It's full time now. Jota could have won it. 90, 100, 110. Yeah. 22 minutes were played. And we go into extra time at 10:15. I think we're going to be late for the player ratings. Wow. Gonna be Wednesday before we're finished. Guys, there's 1,500 of you in here. Do me a massive favor. Please make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new here. Let me recap for you. So, Exeter scored very early in the match. thanks to an absolute blunder by Carlos Miguel in goal. He just flapped it out of his hands. They tapped it in for 1-0. Forest then equalized with a lovely ball in from Sangare. Sosa put it in. Keeper should have done better, to be honest. Andy with the 199 says, Wolfie, go back to 0-0 till the end of the season, he says. Shout out to Andy. Forest then took the lead with Taiwo. Again, the assist coming from Sangare. Taiwo did really well, slotted it in from the edge of the box. And then another triple blunder for their second goal, which saw Miguel parry it onto Taiwo's thigh, who couldn't clear it. It comes back in, and Willy Bolly slices it into the back of the net. Absolute comical goal, which made it 2-2. Then what are they called? Exeter got a man sent off for a studs to Morgan Gibbs White's groin, which basically circumcised him. I'm surprised he got up from it. And then horrifically, the keeper elbows Taiwo in injury time when 10 minutes have already been placed. And is no penalty given, and poor Taiwo was being treated for about 16 minutes on the pitch before they felt comfortable enough to take him off. His face was just covered in red. He'd clearly broken his nose. His eyes were open. They were glazed over, but open. I don't think he knew where he was. And they then, took him off on the orange stretcher straight out the stadium by the looks of it. So we are where we are. It's 2 apiece. We're going into extra time. Exeter have done what they needed to do. Forest have not. It's as simple as that. Forest have been so poor in the final third. So poor. I'm glad they went to Dubai to Bonn. I'll tell you what, man. They all seem jet lagged. They all seem jet lagged. They may only have 10 men. Yeah, they got 10 men. I didn't notice. If I just started watching that match in the last 10 minutes, I would not have known they were down to 10 men. Would not have known it. How can the game finish? Should be another 10 minutes. Curtis with the $5 says Sosa, Jota, Moreno, embarrassing. De Silva, Miguel, embarrassing. And we didn't get anyone in the window. I remember me and Crypto very strongly saying, where's the striker? Where's the centre-back backup, right? Now, if Taiwo, and let's hope I'm wrong, is out for a while, then what do we do with Chris Wood? Chris Wood now has to play 90 minutes every single game and not get injured. Where's the backup striker? Still bring on the gazebos, exactly. Curtis, thank you for that $5, bro. Appreciate it. And thank you, Andy, for the 199 as well. Just popped on here to say this is so annoying playing with no central defense. Yes, Nottingham Forest Road to Europe. Bro, you've changed the name. That's throwing me off. Wait, why is Tuffalo playing as the centre back? And why have my stats all disappeared? Anyway, Nico Williams is now coming on. Maybe he's going to play him in goal. Who knows? Johannes, thank you for subscribing. I'm just trying to see who Nico Williams is on for. Let's liven up the mood. I'll very quickly put on Mull of Kintyre. All right, sorry, I played it too late. We're back underway as the ball got whipped and we were back underway a little bit before that. My bad. You lot need to remind me. Chat, who did Williams come on for? I'm assuming Moreno. Was it Moreno or De Silva? I think it's Moreno. It's Moreno. So he's on at left back. I'll get the team sheet updated for you guys. Yeah, De Silva's still on. Yeah, Moreno, crap. Honestly, De Silva's been crap as well, and I like the kid, but he's been poor. It's a free kick here to Exeter. Now, you would expect, okay, with them being 10 men, that they should tire out. Alejandro with the 9 months, thank you so much, bud. But they don't look like they're tiring out. You got to give Exeter credit here. Ball's whipped in. There's a chance there. Bolly messes up, but Dominguez clears it in panic, but it still comes to Exeter. And Forest can't get the ball off him. Ball's whipped into the box again. Alex De Silva heads it away. The shot, the save by Sells. For me, the only players that can walk off shamelessly are Sangare and Anderson. Outside of that, they've all been pretty poor. Oh, Cass is in the chat. Cass is in the chat. Let me mod him up so I can see his stupid messages. Anyway, ignoring Cass, who has to cheat to go through. It's with Tuffalo. Just about gets it clear. Finds Gibbs White. And the play is back on way. Here comes Anderson driving forward. Plays a nice ball out wide. The ball's whipped in. Aimlessly straight at the keeper. Wolfie, if you lose, I want a cameo after your reaction. Bro, man's got work meetings at 9 o'clock tomorrow, man. Yeah, Danilo is okay, but anyway. Who's playing with 10 men? Exeter. I mean, you'd think it's Forest the way we're playing. Bolly to De Silva. Every pass forward is blind by De Silva, man. Now Forest maybe can gain some control here with Nico Williams. He drives forward. Outside, he's got Sosa. He cuts in, plays it back to Nico Williams. There's men in the box here. Nico Williams, he shoots. It deflects back. Chris Wood can't get on top of it, and it will be a corner to Forest. Oh, Chris Wood needed to react quicker there. It'll be a corner to Forest. Sosa's over it. It's Anderson, sorry. Repositions the ball. I mean, he can only take 2 steps back before ending up in the crowd. And there's another ball on the pitch. It's an absolute calamity right now. How long's left? There's 10 minutes till halftime of extra time. Bosco, thank you for subscribing. Ball's whipped in, headed up, but not away. De Silva can't get to it. And then, who the hell is that? It's Sosa. He crosses it back in. Bolly's there. The shot by Jota Silva. The shot again. It's a mess. Nico Williams gets it. Lays it off to Anderson. Still in the box here. Plays it into the channel to Nico Williams. He crosses it. It's no one there. And the ball gets away. Should be picked up by Tuffalo. It is. Plays it out wide to Anderson. Crossed in. It's a terrible low cross. And now it comes straight back to Exeter. They can break down with Yogurt down the right-hand side. Gibbs White wins it back, though. The ref's given a foul for that. Are you joking me? He did the spinneroonie there, Booker T style. Hey, who are you beeping? He is right. You are a freak. The ref is just reacting to the crowd. Yeah, I mean, that might have been a foul. Anyway, free kick given to Exeter. Lumped forward. Bolly heads it away. Not very well. One by Exeter. Oh, he's given a foul. I mean, we had the ball. This ref has been so bad, man. Ball played out wide now to Gibbs White. He drives forward. He's got no pass. You wouldn't think they had 10 men. He has to go square to Anderson. Anderson plays it out wide on the right-hand side. Finds De Silva. Back to Gibbs White. Quick ball. This is better. De Silva crosses it. He needs to leave it there. Goes for a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in to Forest. And we're going to do the stupid long throw that hasn't got us a single goal this season. But hey, definition of madness and all. I'm getting called a freak. Okay. Ball's thrown in to no one. Shock horror. Oh, wait, we're the higher league opposition. Yeah, we are. We're a man up as well. Jota Silva throws it back to Tuffalo. He looks to switch the play. Dominguez plays it to Williams. Back to Dominguez. Exeter are working so hard that Forest can't find gaps through their 10 men. Nico Williams, he's looked decent since he's come on. He plays it to Dominguez. Ball play is terrible pass by Dominguez. Now Exeter can break. I can see him scoring on the counter here. Forest trying to claim a foul, not given. Exeter on the counter here. Bolly's missed the ball completely. Anderson's having to chug back. He does. And then Tuffalo panics and puts it behind for a corner. Bolly looks knackered, man. Didn't even attempt to track back. Forest have got a player down the other end. I think it's De Silva. That's nasty, man. He went over the ball, that yogurt guy, and studded him on the toes. Daps is ranting out there over. Is he out? Did he go to the home game? Guys, make sure you've hit that like button, unlike Cass, who's a lazy prick and probably hasn't hit the like button. Treating De Silva now. De Silva's limping off. I think he's going to be okay. How are we doing on the likes, mods? I even liked your stream with my burner account, mate. Wow. Stop kissing my ass, man. Seriously. This is karma for dissing the Alliance earlier. I'm still not out yet. Corner comes in. It's whipped. It's cleared. The shot. It's blocked. It's a mess. Bolly clears it to the Exeter player. It's whipped back in. Bolly heads it away. Sosa on the ball now. Forest could counter here. Can Gibbs White get there? He does. He cuts backwards, just about keeps it into the pitch. Ball played forwards. And it'll be a throw into Forest. Oh, and they're going to long throw it in. They're going to long throw it in. Actually, they take it short for once. Nico Williams now on the ball. Lays it off. Gibbs White plays a terrible pass. Oh my God, Tuffalo nearly falls over, but gets it to Williams. Williams drives forward. Nice ball to Anderson, edge of the box. Winds up a shot over the bar again, man. And it'll be a goal kick to Exeter. And we got about 4 minutes left of this half. Too many minutes in the legs, says Steve. Yeah, it's gone the other way. Fulham are going to be loving this. Goal kick to Exeter. Be taken by Wiki. We don't win on pens. I mean, we got to relinquish a player because they got a man sent off. Headed forward. Push on Wood there. Free kick not given. Forest in utter shambles here. There'll be a throw into Forest. I'm good, Max. How you doing? It's gone back to Sells. Sells. Wow, I've never seen Sells pass it. He passes it. Times are hard. Anderson plays it down the line. He finds Nico Williams. He charges for. He's been a bright spark since he's been on. Step over, crosses the ball. Wood, it's like a laser though, torpedo. Wood can header it, but it comes to Gibbs White. Gibbs White, edge of the box. So bad by Gibbs White. Shot to Silva, does well there to win the corner. It'll be a corner to Forest. And we need a goal now because I don't fancy us on pens. Corner to be taken from the right-hand side. It'll be an outswinger. It'll be Sosa to take it. Can you please put a good delivery in? Your delivery is meant to be decent. It's whipped in. It's terrible. And they can break potentially. De Silva goes down yet again. Gibbs White tracks back. It's 1-on-4 here. And I'm not confident in the 4. He takes on Gibbs White. Gibbs White does really well there. Runs it out for a throw-in. Oh, mate, what was I doing putting Cass in power? Shall I unmod him? Oh, my God, man. Sosa's fallen over. Wiped out the Exeter player completely accidentally. Exeter are playing like absolute troopers. Now they got a counter-attack. Again, it's 1-on-3. He goes down the right wing. And Tuffalo's forced to put it out for a throw-in. Yeah, Cass is going crazy with his power, man. There we go. There we go. Power removed. Unless Forest win, he don't get it back. All right, it's the throw into Exeter. Launched long. Headed away. Another Exeter throw in, man. Here comes the throw in. I got a feeling they're going to score. Headed away by Anderson. Not very far. Oh, crap. And then Anderson just hooks it away. He finds Wadinho. He holds the ball up. Lays it back off to Anderson. Plays on the left to Nico Williams. This is all because we're wearing the stupid Man City kit. Nice pass to Gibbs White. He cuts inside onto the left. Then spreads the ball across to Nico Williams. He's got Sosa outside of him. He plays that pass now. Nico Williams takes a terrible shot. And now Exeter can counter. What are Forest doing? The ball's lumped long. It should be Tuffalo's. It is. There's about 30 seconds left of normal time. Ball played into the channel to Sosa. In behind it goes to Anderson. It's crossed in to no one. To no one. Too high for Wood. And then the ball's whipped long. But there's no one there for Exeter. They're tiring a bit. But Forest have no clue how to break a low block. Oh my God. And Dominguez just falls over. But Nico Williams covers his blushes. Now Forest pick it up on the left-hand side. Driving forward. Anderson squares the ball to Bolly. Everyone in the Exeter half barring Sells. Gibbs White now. Back to Bolly. To Anderson, to Dominguez. Plays it down the right-hand channel to Gibbs White. Cuts inside. Looks for a quick 1-2 with Anderson. But he overhits it at Anderson. And the ball's lost. Exeter clear it forward. It should come to Bolly. It does. He switches the play. Terrible pass. Terrible pass. And he forces Nico Williams to make a rash challenge. And he's picked up a booking there. Bolly ain't it anymore, man. Bolly ain't it, man. He's tired. To be honest, like, Nico Williams not only gets booked, but he gets stepped on as well. And that's all on Bolly. Nothing Nico Williams could have done. And that'll be half time. It's Exeter 2, Forest 2. I have no words. Yeah, they tried to do the Arsenal Dubai trip, man, and it didn't work. Oh my God, Cass jumping on his other account now, man. Then the argument is oversells and Miguel settled. Rob won't convince you otherwise. He was in the chat trying to convince everyone. You got to give full credit to Exeter. 10 men, and Forest have no clue how to break them down. Not a clue. Heavy game this, Wolfie. I had to send my 6-year-old to bed because of the time. So, what time is it? It's 10:30. Well, the player ratings are not going to be at 10:05. Wait, did you not block? Don't tell me you blocked Cass in the chat as in never a foul. I don't lie to you guys. I'm getting a little bored. And I need to top my drink up. No, oh, you know got premium. All right. Okay, tactical from Cass there. All right, I'm gonna grab a drink. Let's just because they just turn it over at halftime. So let me remember to do my love can tie this time. Let's do it. Is it over yet? Have we won? Are we out? Oh, they're kicking off again, guys. They're kicking off again. It'll be Exeter now to kick us off. Oh, Cass, thank you for subscribing. Oh, my camera's off. Oh, Cass, thank you for finally subscribing, mate. Appreciate that. Balls kicks long by Cells. Gibbs White puts it straight out of play, man. I think this might be going to penalties, and we won't win it. How many shots? We've had 22 shots. One big chance. How many have been on target? Why doesn't this tell me how many has been on target? 76% possession. Robert, thank you for subscribing. They reckon Taiwo's stable. That's good news. That's good news. You deserve this for your arrogance recently, to be fair. What arrogance? I just call it as is. Go on, Gibbs White. He's got the ball. There's a chance here for Forest to break down the left-hand side. But Exeter get their shape back quickly. He's in the box. He shoots stupidly, and it's straight at the defender. Comes to Anderson. Plays it out wide to Nico Williams. Into the channel to Sosa. It's such a bad cross. And then the keeper clears it. You've been arrogant on 12th man. I've been factual on 12th man. Throw in to be taken. Nico Williams takes it, gives it to Anderson. He squares it to Dominguez. Back to Anderson. Gives it to Nico Williams. Plays it out wide to Sosa. Sosa with a step over. Gives it to Anderson. To his right foot. Back to him it comes. Nice ball into the channel for Sosa, who does crap, but somehow wins the corner. Greetings from Paraguay. What happened to Big T? Ask me again after this corner. I'll fill you guys in. Corner to be taken here. The lining up. Woodinho's on the keeper. He's being pushed in the back. Just go down. That's the pen ref. By the way, please remember Exeter are down to 10 men. Just to add to the embarrassment. Ball's whipped in. Header. Oh! Woodinho got the header. Good save by the keeper. Wood goes with the overhead and it goes over the bar. Great save by Whitty there, man. Woodinho got himself free. He should be scoring from there. I'm sorry. It was a good save from the keeper, but it's straight at him. Wood has to score that one. He's got to score that one. And basically, we're going to lose on penalties because of that. It's just if Wood ain't scoring that, then we ain't winning. Goal kick taken. We've got just over 10 minutes left of extra time. Brought down by Anderson. He's having his shirt pulled. Dominguez trying to take it quickly, repositions it, gives it to Tuffalo. Oof, just about controls it. Bolly to Tuffalo. Anderson down the wing to Williams. He's got Gibbs White outside of him. Gives it to him now. Back to Williams. Gibbs White runs back around him. Dominguez to Gibbs White. It's all Forest here, but Exeter are down to 10 men. Sosa on the ball. Gives it to Dominguez. Out wide now to Williams. Cuts in on his right. Thinks about crossing it. Plays it square to Gibbs White. Too pedestrian from Forest. They got to start penetrating that box. Gibbs White. Fakes a pass to the right. Goes left. Gives it to Sosa. Back to... he's going to shoot, isn't he? Nico Williams, edge of the box. Lays it off now to... De Silva. He shoots stupidly, it has to be said, and it'll bubble out for a Forest throw-in. If you're getting frustrated by this game, make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you are new. We're 39 away from 23,400 as Jota Silva, who's been shit, takes the throw-in, launches it in. It comes to Woodinho, but it's cleared away, and Exeter are defending really well right now. Throw-in taken short. Turn there by, I don't even know who that is. It might be Anderson. It is. Anderson plays a short pass. Gibbs White can't control it. Can Exeter break here? There's 10 minutes to go. Keeper punts it clear. Bolly wins the header, but heads it really badly. But Forest get away with it. Ball spread out to Nico Williams. He's been a bit of a bright spark since he's been on. Plays it to Bolly. Bolly back to Tuffalo. Gibbs White just jogging side. That is so bad by Gibbs White. Luckily for him, Dominguez spares him the blushes. He just passed it straight to the Exeter player, casually and lazily. And now Sosa battling. And they can't win the ball there, and it'll be a free kick to Exeter. I don't think there was a foul there. This ref is too eager to help Exeter out. And it'll be a free kick to Exeter with about 8-9 minutes to go. Whitworth will take the free kick. Dolo, thank you for subscribing. The goal kick's taken long. Bolly heads it back poorly. It might come for Jota Silva here. The bounce doesn't help him, but he does well to win their header. And now he's just somehow or other, Forest keep the ball. It's with Nico Williams. He goes out wide to Sosa, cuts onto his right, plays it into the channel. Anderson to the byline, cuts it back. It's got to be a goal, surely. Wood with the weakest shot you'll ever see. And the keeper grabs the ball. And this is just poor. Poor. Nice build-up play down the left. You expect Woodinho to connect with that ball. He Taiwo's it. It comes off his ankle on his left foot. Nah, Paul, this is going to pens. What's the ref doing? Why is it a drop ball? Ten men Exeter are still holding Forest at bay. Wiki punts it long. Bolly spins, plays it to Anderson, gives it to Gibbs White. There's a chance here for Forest to counter. Gibbs White drives through, plays it out wide. Oh, that's so poor by Dominguez. And it goes out for another Forest throw-in. You get a smashy TV for the ref. You're better off smashing it how bad Forest are playing. Gibbs White now to Dominguez. We just have no clue how to break a low block down because we never play against it. Tuffalo grabs the ball, gives it to Nico Williams. Nico Williams squares it to Dominguez. And we're just passing it sideways around the edge of the box. The ball's randomly crossed in and headed away by the Exeter defender. Gibbs White has the ball. Now he crosses it. Terrible cross. Goes straight out for a goal kick. Oh, I'm going to need some coffees after this. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can click on that link that's pinned in the chat. It might need to be stronger than a coffee at this rate. Good night, Matt. I don't blame you. Whitworth takes the goal kick. Forest are void of ideas here on how to break them down. Tuffalo heads it to Nico Williams. He chests it down, but the ref's given a free kick, but Forest had the advantage. You know, I'm not making excuses, but my God, has this ref been shocking. He's nearly been as bad as Forest. I'm going to punch myself in the willy bully after this, says Mark. Here come Forest with, what's his face? Anderson. As the stats decide to mess up yet again. Forest down that left-hand side. Nico Williams plays it out to the right-hand side. Clip towards the back post. Wood back pedals. Lays it off to Gibbs White. Edge of the box. Anderson plays it in. It bobbles a bit. Just fuck off even the stats. Man. Ball's whipped in, headed away. It'll be a corner to Forest. And I think the only way Forest will get a goal is from a set piece because creatively shocking. Sosa will take it. There's still 4 and a bit minutes to go. Sosa raises his arm. Can barely get 2 steps. Crosses the ball. Keeper drops it. Cleared off the line. Shot by Dominguez over the bar. It'll be a goal kick. And that sums up Forest. Even when the keeper drops it, no one's alert to it. Dominguez leaning back, falling back even, blazes it over the bar. This isn't on Nuno. The players have been poor. It's on Nuno as well. It's on the whole, squad. Birdshit is down injured. He's back up on his feet. I agree, man. Work tomorrow, innit? There's 3 minutes left. Goal kick taken. Goes long. I can't believe we're going to penalties if we're lucky here. Anderson hooks it forward. Dominguez punts it forward aimlessly. And then Exeter can clear it. Tuffalo, who, to be fair to him, has actually been all right at centre back. I have to give you a 15-minute cameo. Bro, I still got to do the player ratings. My God. I still got to get through a penalty shootout, probably, man. Ball's played out wide to Anderson. Into the channel to Gibbs White. Poor touch, but plays it back to Anderson. Anderson to Nico Williams. Gives it to Dominguez. Out wide to Gibbs White. He crosses it in aimlessly. Nothing doing, but Sosa might get it. He's having his shirt pulled. He flicks it over his head. Sophie, thank you so much. Sophia, sorry. Thank you so much for the coffee. Much love. Appreciate it. And now the Exeter player, Yagan, has gone down. He's off the pitch, so they should continue. That, for me, I'm sorry, is a penalty-ish. Nah, it's not. I'm clutching at straws. What is a coffee? It's that thing that's made with coffee beans and the hot water. Some people put milk and sugar in it, bro. You're absolutely buzzing. My God, man. I've been living in your head rent free. Goal kick taken by Whitwitty. He goes to the right-hand side. And he goes straight out for a Forest throw-in, taken quickly. There's a minute left. This is going to penalties, or Exeter are going to score on the counter. You get free coffees. No, my lovely viewers buy me coffees, man. Watch, I'm sure one of them will do it now. Now that you've asked, they'll go buy me a coffee because they're legends. The link's pinned in the chat. Anderson, edge of the box. Dominguez shoots. It's wide. It's a decent effort, but wide. It's about 2-3 yards wide. Yeah, Cass, you should buy me one, actually, Cass. Well said, Mark. Well said. Is it you can be a coffee member, or you can just buy me a one-off coffee, Cass. I'd expect you to be a member. Prefer tea. Oh, God. Here comes Forest. Last chance here. It's gone out for a throw-in for Exeter. And, guys, this is going to pens. Billo buys me a coffee. The legend that is Billo. Thank you so much. And Cass, how it's done. Much love. Appreciate it. Forrest, De Silva's out on his feet here, man. He's limping so hard. Campfire's 1 minute of injury time. Last chance saloon here for Forest. Gibbs White. Plays it to Dominguez. Out wide to Jota Silva. Terrible cross. It's put behind for a corner. Our Forest going to scumbag this in the last minute. It's a corner. I have no faith in this one going in. If anything, Exeter will probably counter down the other end. It'll be Sosa to take it. Raises his right arm. It'll go to penalties if we don't score here. Crossed in. Dominguez straight into the keeper's hands. And that'll be all she wrote. And Forest are going to penalties with 10-man Exeter. 10-man Exeter. And I feel like Forest could have played until next week and not scored. That was an abysmal display by Forest. A brilliant display by Exeter. Don't get me wrong, this was no Bournemouth. They were better than Bournemouth, man. But shocking by Forest. You'll make me a coffee. I appreciate it. The way this game is going, you'll still be on your way home tomorrow evening. It's just crazy, isn't it? Penalties. Forest are not too bad off penalties. Obviously, against Newcastle, we had Taiwo taking one, which sorted them out. But Exeter have played better than Boringmouth did. You're expecting Nuno to blame the ball. Trust me, I'm going to kick off at these players in the match reaction. Doubt they did penalty practice. Maybe in Dubai they did, man. With some shisha or something. Exeter have been very scummy. Yeah, but Ellie, that's how they should have been. Like, in terms of quality, obviously Forest have the better quality players. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to actually make that argument after that display. But how else would you expect them to play? You gotta bring it down to that level, and they did that well. 10 men Exeter, by the way. 10 men. Have Sells faced a penalty this season? I'm trying to think. He has, hasn't he? And he didn't save it. Can anyone remember when he saved it? I gotta say, their keeper's been okay. Apart from his blunder on the Sosa goal, I genuinely feel like their keeper could save a couple of penalties. Connor, thank you for subscribing. Fulham, yeah, you're right. And he didn't save it. Have we conceded any others? Oh my God, Jota Silva's going to miss a penalty. Sosa will miss. I'll tell you now who will miss. Jota Silva misses. Sosa misses. Gibbs White probably misses with those goddamn pigeon steps. Anderson would score. And Willy Bolly will miss. Nico Williams would score. You're off to bed, Frogs. You got this far. You got to miss the penalties. All right. If you want to give Forest some help, make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. We're only 22 away from 23,400. So, oh man, Exeter are going first, which means they've won. Whoever goes first in the penalty shootout means it's what they've won it. They've won it. They've won it. How are we doing on that like count? It is Nikki's fault. I liked for you, Wolfie, not this shit I'm watching. Appreciate it, Laurie. All right, it's going to be Magneto, the scorer of their 2 goals tonight, to take the first penalty. 593. All right, let's get it to 600. At least when Forest crash out, we've had 600 likes. Stell's making his way to the penalty spot. This Magneto guy's gone too early for me. He takes a deep, deep cleansing breath. And again, he's literally got hell on his shirt. And Exeter has been hell for Forest tonight. The Exeter fans look nervous. I just feel embarrassed. I'm not even nervous about this penalty shootout. It's just embarrassing that we've got this far. Stells has a look at the net, drops his towel by the side of the post, gives it a couple of kicks, readjusts the straps on his gloves. Deep breath. Steps up, top corner, Sells goes the right way, but it goes in. 1-0 to Exeter. And congratulations to Exeter. They are through to the next round. One of the Forest players is going to slip on this penalty spot because the pitch is torn up and the Exeter players are used to it. Cristiano Ronaldo will step up for the first one. I got a feeling he misses. I'm going to call it now. He lifts the ball. Checks it. Spins it round a couple of times. Places it on the spot. Plants it in slightly. Wipes his hands on his shins. Steps back. Keeper's bouncing. Keeper looks quite small in that goal. Woodinho with a straight run up. Runs forward. Oh, blasts it in. Keeper goes the right way. Woodinho goes to his left. But the power just takes it straight past the keeper. It's 1 apiece. Now, if I was a goalkeeper, right? By the way, why goalkeepers don't do this, I have no idea. I would dive right every single penalty because sod's law, you're gonna, the law's probability, you're gonna run into one or dive left every single time. The penalty spot doesn't exist. It's like an anthill. Here we go. Sells cleans his studs. As the next Exeter player steps up. He looks nervous. And it's saved by Sells. I told you he looks nervous. Sells pushes it on. Cole, man. Cashley Cole. Cashley Cole misses the penalty. Sells with a good save, low to his right. I told you, go right every time. You're going to save a couple. But a penalty save doesn't count unless it's backed up with one. Isaac, thank you for subscribing. It's going to be Morgan Gibbs White. Oh, here comes Pigeon Steps, man. It's going to be like Pigeon Street. Kev, thank you for subscribing. Here we go. Gibbs White places the ball down. The keeper bounces across the line. He goes right, then he goes left. Gibbs White adjusts his socks. He looks up at the keeper. Steps back. 4, 5 large steps, then 1 half step. Takes a deep breath. Staring at the ball, composes his breathing. Now he steps forward, pigeon step, and then he slots it calmly to his left. The keeper's right. The keeper goes the wrong way. It's 2-1 to Forest. Goes across, gives Sells a little slap on the face. And Forest now have the advantage in the penalty shootout. Nuno looks perplexed on the sidelines. Guys, we're 12th away from 23,400. Here comes the next penalty taker for Exeter. Sells again, sticks to his routine, cleans his boots on the post. He looks up. He too looks nervous. He runs up. He shoots. He hits the bar. It goes out. And Forest have a 2-miss lead right now in the penalty shootouts. And this is slowly falling away from Exeter. You can see it in their eyes, man. You can see it in their eyes when they're nervous. He saw their headlines yesterday. Unfortunately, he'll be making them for the wrong reasons tomorrow. Luckily, he's a shit player that no one's heard of, so we won't know his name. Elliot Anderson now steps up. He looks nonchalant is the way I would describe his approach here. He picks up the ball. Has a little gander round. Places it on the spot. Witwicky tries to slow it down. Adjusts his strap. Wipes the snot off his nose. Anderson takes his run up. Takes a side step to the left. And now he approaches the ball. He steps up and did he miss? He scored. I literally thought he missed it. I mean, that must have caught all the side netting. It looked like he missed it. Let me just double check that one. I mean, you're not going to get much more in the corner than that. It popped straight out the net. It looked like it didn't go in. It was weird. But in it goes. It's 3-1 to Forest with a 2-penalty lead. Exeter missed this one. They are done and dusted. And it will be Yogurt himself to take it. He's had a decent game since he's come on as a sub. He's up against Sells. He steps back, licks his lips, looks straight, Sells down the balls of his eyes. Steps forward, half steps it, puts it away. Sells goes the right way, and Exeter is still alive. He went for the half step penalty. Sells, he's about Miguel would have reached that, as Nicky and Rob would say. That short left arm. Forest score this, though, and it's all over. And it falls to the responsibility of Nico Williams, who's probably been one of the decent players on the pitch. Not that that was so hard. He picks up the ball. He pats down the spot. Whitworth goes on the goal line. Nico Williams puts the ball down. Whitworth checks the post, tries to delay it. Nico Williams with a 4-step run-up. Deep breath, exhales, steps forward. Blast it in the same corner, and Forest are home and dry. This was never in doubt. It wasn't embarrassing at all, was it, guys? Forest are through very comfortably on the penalty shootout. And, yeah. Where's Cass gone? Where's Cass gone? Where has Cass gone? The penalties were good, to be honest. I gotta say, Anderson's looked like it went wide, but it didn't. And yeah, the less said about that game, the better. But we need to break this down. We got the player ratings coming straight after. This will redirect you to there. It's only an hour later than first scheduled, but it is what it is. We are through. But what an embarrassing win that was. Never in doubt, huh? Never in doubt. All right, well, that's over. We can move on. We've knackered all our players out, but hey, you know, it was only meant to be Exeter, who've never won since Boxing Day. Thank you, Loaded Mag boys. Never in doubt. Never in doubt, man. We're already in the quarters, isn't it? I've already put us past Ipswich as well. All right, guys, let's head over to the player ratings. We'll be live in just a second over on there. I got a lot to say about this shit show of a performance. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you are new. Let's jump across to the player ratings. Your player ratings, go do them. Go do them. It should be in the chat for you now. Click on that link. Rate your players from 0 to 10. I dare you. Let me see a 10 from you lot. And I'll see you over on the player ratings in just a second. Yay. Forest go through. Embarrassing.